What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, first and foremost, we want to thank you all for joining in and welcome to this edition of the Spotlight Sports Network's live play-by-play reactions and commentary, which is featuring today's matchup and the first of 4 divisional games between the visiting Los Angeles Rams and the hometown team in Lambeau Field, the Green Bay Packers. Thank you guys so much for joining in. We really do appreciate it. Jake the Snake from the Snake Sports Talk Show here joining me. With me here today is Jeff Hammond, a.k.a. Hammer, and you know exactly which house he represents. That's Hammer's house. Well, Hammer, we got a really good one here today, and of course, the LA Rams, they want to capitalize on their win that they had last weekend against the Seattle Seahawks, but we've got a refreshed group in the Green Bay Packers that are going to be ready to be playing in front of their home crowd. I think this is going to be a very exciting game, at least the first of 4 that I think is really going to start us off on the right foot.
We're in the divisional round of the playoffs, and it doesn't get more exciting than this. You have a great matchup with a great defense in the Los Angeles Rams. Jared Goff comes in to save the day last week against the Seahawks, and they've advanced to play Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Definitely looking forward to seeing the connection that we'll probably see over and over again today between Rodgers and Davante Adams. This is definitely going to be an exciting game. Stay tuned, guys.
Absolutely. And, you know, just kind of breaking down as we'll go team by team. Let's start off with the Los Angeles Rams, because the fact of the matter is they were able to get into the playoffs, punch their ticket in. But, of course, the uncertainty was the quarterback situation at one point. You know, Jared Goff ends up suffering an injury in week 16 of the season where he had to have surgery done on his thumb. They did confirm as well that he ended up having 3 pins put on his thumb on the throwing hand, and it was going to be a little bit of a hassle. Now, they did start with John Wolford at one point, but then Wolford gets hurt in the wild card game, suffers a bad neck injury that he had to be sent to the hospital right away to at least, you know, deal with the injury and try to get him up to do a speedy recovery. But all throughout it, the takeaway, that defense was the absolute storyline in that last weekend against Seattle. 5 sacks they ended up getting against Russell Wilson and that offensive line. And there were a bunch of quarterback hurries as well. Now, we know it's Seattle's offense that the offensive line miscued a lot of different situations, and especially against a defensive front with Aaron Donald, Michael Brockers, and so much more. I mean, you can't mistake. It's hard to contain some of those big-time guys. So I think the Green Bay Packers, to be honest, they're going to have their hands full. But if they get the job done, maybe we might actually see a big game out of Aaron Rodgers. But, I mean, what did you think about Los Angeles in that last weekend and how they might favor in coming into this game?
They're coming into this game with a ton of momentum, especially after last week. I'm very curious to see. I know last week that Aaron Donald did get injured, but he is active today. I'm curious to see what type of pressure this defense is going to be able to apply to the Packers, especially with the matchup, which is probably going to be the key matchup today, Jalen Ramsey versus Davante Adams.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's going to be an absolute exciting matchup. I mean, the matchup of the century there between Ramsey and Adams, and then not to mention as well, what's going on, Key in the building? Shout out to Key in the building, one of our really good colleagues here on the Spotlight Sports Network, that if you guys love Philadelphia sports content, which involves the Sixers, the Flyers, the Phillies, and of course the Philadelphia Eagles, definitely check out Key in the building, like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for all notifications. What's going on, Kellen Howard? I like your hat, man. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. But ultimately, the biggest question is, too, I mean, a bunch of defensive secondaries for LA ended up stepping up, including Darius Williams, which young kid, bright future. I think the secondaries is going to be really, really good shaping up. Now, of course, the rumor buzzes with the defensive coordinator, Brandon Staley, but of course, we'll leave that on the side for right now as we're here in the matchup. But looking at Green Bay and of course, close to the last game where it was snowing up in Lambeau. It's one of those classic marquee gridiron matchups, but they favored well against Tennessee just before punching their ticket in, getting the first round bye. This is going to be a really refreshed group, and I was very impressed with the run game. What did you think about Green Bay with how they've been impressive with the run?
With Jones and Williams, that's definitely a two-headed monster that the Rams need to be prepared for today. I think the main objective for the Rams defense is to shut down that run as quickly as possible, because then it's just going to be down to Rodgers trying to air it out any way, shape, or form. They keep applying pressure. It's not going to last very long today for them.
Well, and also too, keep in mind, AJ Dillon, I really liked his play against Tennessee, and it looked like even when you have Jones and Williams, Dillon's going to come in as at least a little bit of a wild card, and he's going to be a guy that's going to try to bash through this defensive front line. Now, it's not going to be as easy as people think, because knowing as how the defensive front has been shaping, it's going to be really interesting to see how Green Bay runs this football. But ultimately, if everybody stays on cue when it comes to their wide receiver core and follows up with Aaron Rodgers, this is going to be at least a tough matchup for LA coming in, and especially being the road team representing here in Green Bay.
You're looking at a true number one versus number two when it comes to offense and defense today in all these categories. And that's the one thing that I'm looking at now that I'm just like, wow. So the Green Bay Packers on offense, they are averaging 31.8 points a game, 11 turnovers. Rams defense, 18.5 points allowed per game, 191 yards passed per game, and 17 pass touchdowns, which is the best in the NFL. This is going to be a very, very great game to watch today.
Absolutely. Real quick, we're going to take at least a short break from here, but when we do come back, we will have our picks to start with, of course, just before this game ends up starting up, as we're still continuing pregame here in Lambeau in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You guys do not want to end up missing that here, as this is the Spotlight Sports Network with our edition of live play-by-play reactions. But definitely check out one of these shows here if you're diehard wrestling fans. Definitely check out Malguli here in the Ghoulie Zone. All right. And if you guys haven't already, since we had some big time news with the New York Jets with their hiring of head coach Robert Saleh, if you guys love Jets content and you want the best overall for everything New York Jets, definitely check out Gang Green David. All right. Hammer, do you have your volume up a little bit? Because I think it was sounding a little bit low just earlier.
Let's see.
Yeah, because I think it was kind of sounding a little far away from there. All right, let me see.
TV or my audio? That better?
No, still sounding a little low.
Let's try this. Hold on. Got me?
Getting a little better. Getting a little bit better.
We're getting there.
We're getting there. A little more, and we should be good.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, it's the mic gain. I was trying to turn it down because I could hear everything in the background just now in the house.
Gotcha. Yeah, those echoes and stuff like that. But all righty, well, we're good to go. And shout out to Water King as well. What's going on, Water King? Appreciate you being on here, man. As we finally got ourselves all fixed up and stuff like that. A little bit of technical difficulties, but we are ready to start our picks here in just a moment. And as we get this all set up, we'll have both my picks and we'll also have Hammer's picks as well. So, Hammer, so of course we know how tough that this game is really going to be between the two because it's both, defense against offense. And ultimately, you're facing off against Aaron Donald and Aaron Rodgers. So as tough as this game is, now, of course, the Rams having the momentum to try to capitalize here in this divisional matchup. But don't forget, too, with Green Bay being off of a bye, they're fresh, they're ready to go. Who do you got here up on this one, Hammer?
Offense wins games, defense wins championships. I'm going with the Green Bay Packers today.
All right. So Hammer definitely going with Green Bay. I really am loving what I'm seeing out of Green Bay so far, offensively and defensively. I mean, Aaron Rodgers is putting up MVP caliber numbers, and the defense, especially the linebackers, keep in mind with that because Christian Kirksey and a couple of others have really stepped up in a big way when it comes to rush defense, and not to mention, too, the secondaries have played a little bit better. So we're going to expect a really good game out of this one, but I'm going with the Green Bay Packers as well. I think Aaron Rodgers is really going to get the job done here. Expect the run game with Aaron Jones and with A.J. Dillon and so much more. But I think this is going to be a really, really good run game for Green Bay. So I'm going with the Packers here. And so as we're getting it started, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Los Angeles Rams as Jared Goff, who in the last game, 44 wins. That's the second most in NFL history, right behind Tom Brady. But looking at the front line, Andrew Whitworth, Bobby Evans, Austin Blythe, Austin Corbett, and then Cam Akers, the running back, who had a great game last weekend, Josh Reynolds, Robert Woods, Tyler Higbee, and Gerald Everett. And as we got the news, Cooper Kupp is out of this game. So this is really going to change things.
Absolutely. One of the best receivers that they have between him and Woods. It was always who's got the hot hand on a week-to-week basis. It's not going to be easy with them just having Woods out there today. You got Woods, Higbee, and Akers, but they're definitely going to miss Kupp tremendously today.
Absolutely. And, of course, as we took a look at Green Bay's defense and how they're shaping up, and as I mentioned, Christian Kirksey, he's going to be a big-time factor here. Rashawn Gary, I do expect him to end up playing really, really good, but ultimately, it's been between both the Smith brothers, Preston and Sedarius Smith, who's really been having good weeks. As now Akers is going to run the football. He'll probably get about a gain of 2. It'll be 3rd and 7 coming up. But last weekend, this was huge. Akers had 131 rushing yards, 45 receiving yards, 176 total with a touchdown as well in his last weekend against Seattle. What a day he had.
We got 3rd and 6 on about the 29-yard line for the Rams. I believe that's Woods in motion. Trips right formation.
43% on 3rd down conversions that the Rams have converted.
There's a snap. Goff drops back. He throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Robert Woods. That is a 3-and-out. 4th down for the Rams.
And Alexander in coverage, I really did like exactly how they were kind of playing up with their secondaries. And Alexander, who came around, found that spot. But again, the question is going to be, and seeing that with Jared Goff, is how his accuracy is really going to play out, because knowing with that thumb injury does take a little bit of a toll on that throwing hand.
Punt is off to the right side, being returned at about the 23-yard line. About a gain of 7-8 yards. Packers are going to come out of the 32-yard line this season. Aaron Rodgers, 71% completion percentage, 48 pass touchdowns with a QB rating of 121.5, which led the NFL.
And talk about the year Aaron Rodgers has been having. And looking at the offense, Billy Turner, Elgin Jenkins, Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, Alan Lazard, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, and Robert Tonyan, all there, the weapons for him. But the year that Aaron Rodgers has been putting up, and the fact that, the Packers, they moved up in the first round, getting Jordan Love. It was a big-time push for him, but it really paid off this year. A little
Definitely.
motioning. And now they're going to run it, and Jones is going to be knocked down at about a gain of 2, so 2nd and 8.
I definitely think that addition of Jordan Love was something to light a fire under Rodgers, and he has been in the conversations for MVP this year. So we'll see how that plays out when the awards are given out in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. And looking at the Rams defensively, Troy Hill, Jordan Fuller, John Johnson, Darius Williams, and Jalen Ramsey. So expecting some big games from Fuller, Williams, and Ramsey here in this game. 2nd and 8 for the Packers. And another motioning as that's Davante Adams moving to the right. 8 seconds. Now here's Rodgers. Throws, and it's caught, and it's completed to his big-time man, Davante Adams. And he's just an inch shy of that first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Green Bay.
That everybody on the Rams defense kind of raved about was the timing, just the connection that Rodgers and Adams have.
Now, we did see Hill kind of getting at least a little bit of action from there against Davante Adams, but hopefully we'll see that big marquee matchup between Jalen Ramsey and him. And it's going to be a big-time factor if the Rams can't contain Rodgers' favorite target on their offense. Low motion. Here's Rodgers off to A.J. Dillon, and he's got a good run here, about a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
This is great. If you look at that right there, that's 5-on-5. You give it to A.J. Dillon.
All they ran was an inside zone. That gap was wide open for A.J. Dillon to take advantage of. That was an excellent run by A.J. Dillon.
Yeah, great job by the offensive line as well to be spreading it out, and they were containing guys like Johnson and Brockers on that right side, and A.J. Dillon just takes advantage of that open spot and gets at least a big gain from there. 2nd and 1 for Green Bay. Rodgers is right under center. Here comes another handoff, and now it's Aaron Jones, and he'll get the first down in Green Bay. Offense keeps chugging along here on the run game. We're looking at Green Bay's records from here. MVP Aaron Rodgers with 48 passing touchdowns, as we mentioned before. Davante Adams, 18 reception touchdowns here. And then looking at all together, 543 completed passes just by the two of them. Again, you want to talk about a quarterback wide receiver combo. We've been seeing thousands of them all throughout the years in the NFL.
That was a great reception. Was that Scantling with the first down?
Scantling with the first down. But yeah, you have to think about it. And all throughout the years, Aaron Rodgers, playing it through. And you talk about the big years when he had Donald Driver, Greg Jennings, and even Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb. But, nothing will compare to the connection that him and Davante Adams has. But man, what a great grab right in the fingertips of Valdez Scantling. A little stiff arm and gets himself right there for the first down.
1st and 10 on I believe that's the 34-yard line, the Rams' 34-yard line. Rodgers looking, pumps. Oh, incomplete, intended for – couldn't even see who that was.
Well, here comes that pressure now from the LA Rams front line. They're starting to try to creep through on that offensive line for Green Bay. But looking at this setup right here, you see a little bit of that right side kind of coming in with that pressure, and good move by Rodgers to escape that one. Just could not get it complete as that one was just thrown right behind him.
Pro gun formation, Jones in motion. There's a snap. It's handed off to Dillon again for about a gain of 4 yards. 3 yards. 3rd and 7.
Yeah, like I said, I've been very impressed with A.J. Dillon, even in that game against Tennessee and in the snow.
They ran a hurry up. Rodgers throws. It's completed. That's St. Brown with the completion inside the 5-yard line. There's a flag on the play.
Wow, wide open spotted, but we'll take a look and see where that flag is coming from. But, man, what a nice job by Aaron Rodgers to take advantage of that.
12 players on the field by the defense. Penalties declined, first down. Rodgers absolutely got that defense caught off guard. He put them in a hurry up almost immediately after the last play, and they were able to pull this off. It's a great catch by St. Brown.
Yeah, and St. Brown, you look at right there, right smack dab in the middle, and Fuller and everybody else is going to start coming in. But once you leave that gap open, that's going to be lethal in Aaron Rodgers' favor.
BL, absolutely. With the numbers he put up this year, he has been in the MVP conversation talks throughout the season.
80% in the red zone this season by Green Bay, the highest since 2000. And here we go.
Run up the middle.
And that one's taken down.
Went nowhere.
And Gaines with the tackle right there for at least a loss of maybe 1 or 2 yards from there. It'll be 2nd and goal.
We just want our regular offense down here.
But Aaron Rodgers in the red zone this year, 72 completion percentage, 35 touchdowns, and a QB rating of 119. And led all of it, but mostly it's been just all the offensive drives. 73 points scored on opening drives. That's the most in all of the NFL. Rodgers in the pocket, trying to find somebody, throws and incomplete as that was intended for MVS and couldn't come away. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and this is the one area of the field where if you can rush for and cover with
all 3 wide receivers lined up on that right side. And look at Devontae Adams wide open on that right. But Valdez-Scantling just could not end up getting his hands on that football and tucking it right in. It'll be a 3rd down situation.
Trips right with a stack to the right. Scantling back in motion to a trips bunch formation. There's a snap. Rodgers drops back to pass. He throws. Incomplete, intended for Lazard. 4th and goal.
So Alan Lazard, but what a good job there by Reber as he comes away with that one and forcing Green Bay to kick a field goal. Nicely done by this Rams defense. This was not going to be as easy as we thought, but right there, Alan Lazard cutting in across and right there by the linebacker just to throw his hand out there, knock it down. Nicely done by the Rams defense and Brandon Staley to really make that call.
Max Crosby with the field goal, and it is good. With 8:39 left in the first quarter, the Green Bay Packers are ahead 3-0.
Yeah, this is going to be an exciting game all through and through. I mean, we're seeing both the offense do their work, but at the same time, defense is showing up in the most important position in the red zone. Nicely done to settle for that field goal.
Absolutely.
Whew. But guys, if you haven't done so already, and of course helping out my good colleague here on the Spotlight Sports Network, definitely check him out at the one house that's got all of football and baseball content. You guys love the Mets and you guys love the Las Vegas Raiders. You guys really should visit the one house that is called Hammer's House.
But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be-
Welcome to Hammer's House.
There you go.
I swear, Jay should be doing movie trailers with that voice, bro.
I'm telling you, dude. Like he's just spot on with it. Seriously, what's going on, Memopolis? What's happening? Yeah, he's just very spot on with it. That's why I was just like, that was a big time catch for us right there.
Ah,
Oh, there it be.
thing is so annoying.
Oh, I know, right?
You know what it is now too? I'm noticing with the green screen, I guess it's because of the TV that I'm getting that little green because of the color I'm getting off of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the color and everything. So it's just feeding it off.
It's a first.
Yep, there you go.
I want to go to Lambeau Field. I think I need
Honestly,
to put that
like
on
just to like, I'd love to go right there on. I just love to go there for like the tradition, man. Especially for how small the town of Green Bay is. Lambeau always packs up, dude. It's
and
crazy.
the only NFL team owned by the general public. That is dope.
Isn't that crazy though? I mean, you have to think about it for as small of a town that is. they're die-hard football fans by birth already. You know, you got season ticket holders, you got everybody pitches in for all sorts of good stuff, you know. Whether it's cold, whether it's, you know, on a hot sunny day, Lambeau's always got it going on. So here we go, a little return and just a little bit of a footing problem right there, as he'll be taken down to just about the 18. So now Jared Goff and the Rams offense, and last time they had a big-time 3 and out, and we'll see exactly how they rebound here in this next possession.
He said he's done that at 2 other times during the course of his career, but mainly weather-based. You know, in Denver, where it's dry, cold.
But Jared Goff, as we mentioned before, that broken thumb he suffered in Week 16 against Seattle, but getting payback as well in that wild card matchup last weekend. This is going to be very interesting to watch him go. Under center, Goff, as seconds winding down on that play clock. Goff setting it up, and now here comes Cam Akers with a run. He's going to head right to the right side, and he's got at least a decent gain, about a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2 for the Rams.
I ran a stretch right on this, and the guard and tackle on the right side did a great job with the first man of attack on the line to get that yardage
and
for Akers.
And a nice job of utilization by Gerald Everett, also coming in, serving up as that extra blocking tight end. That's going to help a lot. Goff throws it off. Oh, what a grab by Robert Woods, and he got a first down. And the Rams offense now starting to click.
That was a great grab by Woods on that play.
A nice job, though, too, by Jared Goff hopping right over Rashawn Gary as the pressure was coming in his face. And now we're setting up with a 4 wide.
Empty gun, trips right. Goff drops back to pass. He looks, he throws. It's completed. That is Reynolds across the middle. Gain of 41 yards. First down, Rams.
And the Rams are right there within Green Bay territory. And Greg Williams right there. He's got big shoes to fill, knowing that Cooper Kupp being out in this game, but he's starting it off in a big way. Nicely done to get open downfield and get them right into Green Bay territory. Here's Goff.
Goff completed to Woods for another first down.
Well, I don't know about you, but it looks like that accuracy seems to be up on point for Goff right now, even despite the thumb.
Broken thumb? What thumb?
But Robert Woods right there, expect him to step up here in this game as well, and just good enough passing. And that spot there for Robert Woods, that's what he's mostly known for right there. And gets the Rams right into good position. And there's a little bit of a time here. Take a short break. Whew. All right. Well, Goff getting it going in a little bit early.
They definitely came out for their second possession with something to prove, and they're looking very good so far to start this drive.
Yeah, I think it was just, kind of shaking the rust off and everything else, and knowing, because again, it was uncertain how Jared Goff was going to feel in that wild card game against Seattle. But I think coming into this game, he kind of worked on it a little bit more, and I think he might have a good rhythm going. So we'll see how the rest of the game pans out.
Absolutely.
Whew.
I missed Arian today. I wish I could hear him just go off just once.
Oh my God. I couldn't even believe Gooley missed him when he was in the zone, dude.
You had me in tears, man. I
I'm telling you, it was just like that damn Jets live stream. I'm telling you.
It's been like, this has been him for 4 weeks now, and I'm just like, where did this come from? What did I do? What did I start?
Oh, I'm telling you, dude. Before you came along on the network, this was happening way before. It was freaking hilarious. Oh my God. I tried so hard, like, not to laugh, and at the same time try to be professional during the live stream, and I couldn't do it, dude. It was ridiculous.
It's like, that's out the window.
Oh my God, yeah. Freaking A. But guys, don't forget as well, later on here today at around 5:15 Pacific, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time, we definitely got more football action coming your way as the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson, who had a huge statement against the Tennessee Titans, is clashing in upstate Buffalo against Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, and the Buffalo Bills. You guys do not want to end up missing that live stream here on the Spotlight Sports Network. Oh, yeah, two middle-of-the-field passes back-to-back. Greg Reynolds and Robert Woods really taking advantage of that. Oh, Wildcat offenses we're going here. This should be very interesting. So Akers is going to be set up here. Now here we go. Akers on the run to the right, trying to get more support and only going to settle for about 2 yards.
Yeah, he just kind of bottled that whole thing up. It's kind of like a quarterback.
Yeah, Green Bay, I felt like right there in that situation, they were just ready, prepared for it, and they were just awaiting the tackle.
Great job of just kind of clogging that whole thing up on the edge.
2nd and 8 for the Rams on the 21-yard line. Woods in motion. Back in motion to the right. Handoff. Believe that's Akers for about a gain of maybe 6 yards.
Yeah, it'll be about 3rd down here, 3rd and short, about 2. This will be a situation now. I mean, the Rams, they're smelling it close to the goal line. I mean, do you go for a short slanted pass? You know, if you're Sean McVay, that might help. I don't know, Matty Jackson. I'll tell you this, though. Wait till you see tomorrow, because I think I do have an upset brewing up here.
Akers to the left, and he's about a few inches shy of the 1st down.
Yeah, it was a good fight on that gain, trying to at least get that extra inch. But kudos to Zadarius Smith and the rest of them all right there on that front, just keeping it strong. But Akers, yeah, good running momentum, but it was just right there on that shift on the right side that caused everybody to start piling on and containing him to prevent that 1st down cross. And it looks like Sean McVay might actually go for this one. So this will be his.
5 seconds left. I don't know what just happened because the ref got right behind Goff and some type of miscommunication right there.
Jeez.
The Rams called their first timeout.
So that's what it was. Sean McVay trying to signal against their first timeout.
Jeez.
It's an interesting call because we saw it last week.
I don't think that's the first time we've seen all throughout this whole playoffs that we've seen some sort of miscommunication like this. Rams had seen that against Seattle, and there were a bunch of games that just everybody is just all paying attention to this officiating crew and seeing exactly whether or not this is going to be one of those spot-on games or it's just going to be ones that you don't know who's really going to take over in the middle of it.
I don't get why McVay needs to still cover his face with the play card when he's got a mask on. Is it me or?
I guess you could say it's muscle memory sometimes. You know, some of these coaches, when you see it, it's hard to really break away.
There's a flag on the play.
What else is new? And Jared Goff shaking his head in disgust here in this one. And
it looks like it might be against the Rams. Let's wait for the call. Ron Torber with the call. Offsides on the offense.
So a false start here on that one is Torbert with that call. But seeing these guards right on that interior spot. Yeah, right there. The second they go and move that shift, and it was only just 1 foot that moved on Green Bay's end, but they are still not giving up on it. But now they're going to have to settle for field goal in this one.
Matt Gay with a 37-yard attempt has made his last 12 consecutive field goals.
Yeah, he was an important piece as well in that win against Seattle, and so we'll see how this looks on a 37. Here's the kick away and right in between the uprights, and it is good. And so the Rams managed to tie this game up. We got a real good game with 4:36 left in the first quarter, tied up 3 apiece.
I don't even want to know. No. I don't even want to know.
I think that look really said it all. Like, no. I have a friend who's a Ravens fan, so I want to see what he's going to say if the Ravens lose.
They're going to lose. Just saying. They're going to lose.
I just have a feeling. But I'm like Matty Jackson. He doesn't see a single upset this week. I said, I don't know about that. I feel one brewing up tomorrow. First game.
Gotta wait and see. It's gonna be very, very interesting.
Look at our good friend Bill McMahon. Nah, man. Go over.
Here we go.
Yep. Oh boy.
Don't cause trouble in here. We dealt with you and Damien earlier.
Oh, it's gonna snow in Buffalo. Oh,
Bills are definitely taking the game.
Oh yeah, they definitely are. If there's anybody that's going to handle that snow, but well, then again, remember early this year, Baltimore had to deal with that freaking monsoon out in New England. And like, I don't know what it was. Maybe it was just Bill Belichick's touch or something like that.
Can we get somebody from Bills Mafia to come in here and like tell us that they will jump through a table if the Bills win tonight? Like,
seriously,
I just need to see another video of somebody doing that.
I know I know they got to keep it going, but who knows? Hopefully we will.
Darian definitely ain't gonna do it. He said I'm too old to do that shit. Okay,
oh, Lord.
Cool.
Either that or you know what though, I feel like the ground may shake very heavily, and I think that's probably why.
We're gonna be feeling it in Vegas and in NYC.
Hey, you know what? That San Andreas fault is finally going to shift for all these years.
Memopolis said for you to jump through the table.
Oh God, this is the only table I have, man. Well, look at that, Sean McVay and Matt LaFleur. Both of them were in Washington at one point. McVay ended up taking the head coaching job in 2017, and then the offensive coordinating position for LaFleur, and then eventually got promoted to head coach. And so both these guys, it's kind of just the moving generation. You know, the younger these coaches get, you have to think about how much of just the football IQ and mental capacity that these guys have, and they're very innovative in this game of football. Oh, the kick is away, and now we're going to expect a return, and we will. And here we go, as that one is knocked right down at just about the 15-yard line by Taylor. And Aaron Rodgers in the Green Bay offense going back to work. It was right there. Look at Matt LaFleur jumping up and down, all screaming.
Put your mask on, bro.
Yep.
See? You're about to watch. We're going to see it this week. He's going to catch a fine because they just caught his ass on camera without a mask on. Congratulations.
Yeah, right. There you go. Well, definitely firing things up on all cylinders here on Green Bay's side of the sideline. Here we go with Rodgers and a handoff right to Aaron Jones, and he is knocked down hard by Joseph Day, and that'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
Rams defense quite a bit, and we're always going to Aaron Donald, but over the years, Sebastian Joseph Day, great gains.
Well, maybe not an unwise man, Memopolis, but a smart man named Baker Mayfield did say the Browns is the Browns.
Second and 7, ball on the 19-yard line. Got a trips bunch left, Scantling in motion. The ball is handed off to Williams again for about a gain of maybe 5 or 6 yards.
Oh, getting close to that yard line, and it'll be 3rd and 1 from here. But like I said, this is going to be just an interesting takeaway that all 3 running backs right now are really working in Green Bay's favor. You see a little bit of Jones, you see a little bit of Williams, and then a little bit of Dillon in between. That's going to be a lot to contain for the Rams' defensive front. but that's where they have to make those adjustments and step them up in a big way.
Another handoff to Williams up the gut for about a gain of 7 yards, and that is a first down for the Green Bay Packers.
Well, there we go. The offensive line really working here for Green Bay, and once again we see it. Get that open hole, just kind of spread it around. You're just going to see it right here in that interior. All that bunch up, and then they go to the next guy and just squeezing through just a tad bit. And a good run right there by Williams to get that first down and more.
This is just one of those teams throughout history of the NFL that has always had a solid offensive line. They keep this up. Sky's the limit for them.
Especially when it comes to their franchise quarterbacks. You know,
absolutely.
Rodgers and Favre. Here's a handoff and a fake, and now here's Rodgers and his first completion to Tanyan there, his tight end. And that'll be just about gain of 8, gain of 9, and second down coming up. Yeah, you have to think about just the health, and not to mention, I mean, you could say what you want to about this Green Bay front office, but that's the one key component that they've really fixed up after all these years is that offensive line. Do whatever it takes to protect your franchise quarterback, open up lanes for your run game, and that's what's going to make the offense move.
Dillon cuts back to the left, and that's another first down for the Packers.
Yeah, like I said, this run game is just going to be an absolute handful if the Rams don't make those adjustments at some point. A nice job by A.J. Dillon, a good cut back right there on that left. Finds at least a small amount, nothing too fancy, just something simple, and just keep the play drive alive for Green Bay.
That was an excellent cutback on that last run by Dillon.
And you have to think about it when we looked at the player bio on him. I mean, this guy's strong. The heavy pounder, but he's got strong on that lower half.
Yep.
Here's Rodgers.
It's always a positive for a running back. When you got legs like that, you keep churning them, and you're going to be gone.
And you think about some of these running backs in this league. I mean, we talk so much about the balance of Alvin Kamara in some of his workouts. Then you look at how A.J. Dillon and how built up he is. And at some point soon, and I'd love to see how he favors in the NFL, will be at some point Clemson's running back Travis Etienne.
Everybody's so high on him right now, and it's for those reasons right there.
Yep. 2nd and 4 for Green Bay. And with Rodgers setting up under center, second winding down. And now here we go, a little pitch right to Jones, and he's going to cut into the left. And still on his feet as he gets that first down, and now he's right there in L.A. territory. Well, isn't that what your trainer usually tells you at times? Never skip a leg day? Well, that's favoring well in Green Bay's run game. A little hurry up. There's Rodgers up on the gun with Jones on the right. Here we go. Rodgers, still a little bit of time, and now seconds have wind down. And
I see snow coming down. Is there snow coming down in Lambeau now? Yep.
Well, there we go. The flakes and everything. And just like that, it concludes the end of the first. Still a 3-3 ball game. Once those flakes start falling, you already know what game it's going to be.
You know what? I agree with you guys. I looked at it before, and I was gonna say something. I like how those jerseys look right now. They're pretty dope.
They are really dope, man. They are really friggin' dope.
For those that are just coming in, for those that aren't in the chat, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. Hope you're enjoying our commentary right now. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell.
Honestly, Maddie, I'm going to tell you this right now. That whole freaking rebrand and everything else, and Hammer can agree with me. I felt like they copied that from the damn Chargers, yo.
Yes.
Because if you look at that freaking horn, it definitely looks like a bolt. I don't care what you say. It looks like a freaking bolt. I'm like, what are they trying to do? Like, the hell?
They are sharing the same stadium.
Right. and they treat them more like the freaking Clippers than anything else. Oh my God.
Damn.
Listen, this is why I'm just like, look, you get a head coach, you get a defensive coordinator, you make some noise. That's where you're really gonna see who really does own Los Angeles, especially in this type of market.
Look at the Clippers over the last, I would say decade and a half. They've really turned it around. I remember as a little kid, I used to watch The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, and I swear to God, night in, night out, he was shitting on the Clippers to no end. I was like, oh
my God.
They turned that around.
I thought the funniest take was with Snoop Dogg, where he's just like, he's like that, the Clippers are like that adopted brother that you never really asked for. And so he shares your toothbrush and your toothpaste, and he's like, I'm like, only Snoop will say something like that as a diehard Laker fan.
Absolutely.
Yeah, a little bit of smiles all here in Green Bay, especially with their star quarterback as we get ready for the second quarter. Well, look at this aerial coverage, though, at Lambeau Field. Just so open. But it's good to see that we got fans there and everybody is abiding by the 6 feet regulation. So that's always a good thing. And I'll tell you this, though, no matter how cold it gets, you're still going to get fans far and wide.
Oh, God.
That's
Dude,
how they
shirtless in the stands and everything still.
That's how they like to do it. 1st and 10 here for Rodgers in the gun. And here's a handoff right to Jones. And Jones is going to run it for about a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been hearing a lot of stories from some Green Bay fans, and they do have some family members that live out there in Wisconsin, and they say it's well worth it to just experience the tradition, to be there in the field, and just kind of get those small town vibes, and that's what makes.
And we got a scuffle right now
Oh.
between Donald and Jenkins. Flags are flying.
Well, Donald definitely got a grab on Jenkins right in the face.
Let's see how this plays out. And like you said before, tradition is definitely when it comes to certain things, especially with sports, I'm a major love for tradition. I would love to go to Lambeau and other fields that have been around for a long time.
Oh, so do I. That is going to be
personal foul against Donald. It's 15-yard penalty. Not smart, man. This is the playoffs. Not smart.
Well, that's a costly penalty right there, and that is something I understand with Aaron Donald. And again, he's very high motored. He's the type of guy that is just a tackling machine, and he's willing to get to the quarterback any way he can. But when it's antics like that on the field, that's where you really have to put your team first above anything else. When you make that happen, that's going to be costly for the defense, and that's just going to allow Green Bay to now have to take advantage of it.
That's the kind of growth he feels like he can get to. He's on display tonight against Donald.
Oh, here we go, as it's a 1st and 10 as they are right at the 21-yard line. Rodgers under center. Here's the shift by Lazard, and a little pitch, and the run by Jones, and about a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. They seriously, I agree with BL. Seriously, dude, that is the funniest thing. The off-white jerseys look like dirty rags. They seriously do, man. My God. When I see them, I'm like, what were they really going for? What the hell are these?
Got an evens formation with, I believe that's Jones to the right of Rodgers. Tanyan in motion to a small stack formation. Rodgers quick throws, and that's Lazard for a 1st down.
So 1st and goal situation coming up for Green Bay. A good job by Lazard just to get at least simple yardage. But, yeah, looking at Aaron Donald again, and this offensive line is doing exactly as the doctor asked right there. Just keep protection, and they're doing exactly just that on that front line. 11 plays in for 75 yards on this current drive with 6:15 of possession time. And Rodgers
Trips bunch left. Rogers hands off to Jones up the middle for about a gain of 2 yards.
And now they're starting to kind of grind it out. And good tackle by Michael Brockers. And we hadn't seen him make as much noise as we thought, but still kind of early, still plenty of time. But this is now where they have to focus more on situational football. Just get the stops any way you can.
And just doing a really good job of getting off the block, single blocking him. He's getting rid of the blocker and making the plays.
2nd and goal. Trips left formation. It's Williams to the right. Adams in motion to the right. Clock going down. It's a handoff to Williams up the middle. He's about a couple inches shy of the touchdown.
Just close. But they're fighting for it every yardage. The third and goal situation. Something tells me I feel like A.J. Dillon is going to end up getting the nod to get this thing in.
Yeah, see that? No, Williams is still out there.
Well, we'll see here. A touchdown on 21 straight goal-to-go possessions on this offense. There we go with Rodgers. A little shift by Adams, moving to the left. Ramsey.
I knew that was coming. Adams with the touchdown, Packers.
Oh, Adams, touchdown, Packers.
Saw that coming.
And Devontae Adams, of course, had to get one there. And into his credit. And again, the connection between Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams continues to work in their favor. And Green Bay gets the first touchdown of the game.
Look at this motion right here. Right away, he released that. The second he got to the other side, it was gone.
And Ramsey, too, who was trying to intervene with that, just played too much on the deep end and just couldn't be able to play man-to-man. And that kick by Mason Crosby is good. And so just like that, folks, we have a 10-3 ball game. And Green Bay with the first touchdown of the game. Once again, Rodgers and Adams still continuing that connection magic that they always got here.
Jake, what would you do if you had a girlfriend who wants kids? You want your son to play sports, but she thinks sports is dangerous.
Yep. See, BL is not wrong there. He's not wrong. I have a feeling she's going to have to love sports as much as Jake, at the least half as much.
Whenever that day comes, my kid is playing sports. You can tell, oh, they're not playing football. Yes, they are. They don't have to go full contact to start, but they will be playing football. They will be playing baseball. I don't care.
Same here, man. Same here. I want them to basically just be playing baseball. Honestly, dude, I would love for them to get into at least a little bit of lacrosse. My parents really wanted me to get into lacrosse. Even if I couldn't do hockey, I literally would have loved to have done lacrosse. Moving my feet around, dude, and just it's so much fun.
That was the thing for us out here in New York, like at least the high school I went to. A lot of the guys that played football played lacrosse. Some of the coaches that we had from football were lacrosse coaches, but I always had a love for baseball from the time I was a little kid. So I was like, nah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm good.
Oh, thank you so much, Andrew. I love your content, man. Will you be doing live streaming for the other divisional round games? Well, unfortunately, guys, hate to kind of break your hearts, but I will not be available tomorrow all day. Unfortunately, got something important going on. Hopefully, getting my CCW permit. It's what I've been working hard for. It's good to have it, not need it, than to need it and not have it. As that's always the mentality. So I will be unavailable for tomorrow, but I will still be around to produce some content. So
I need to move to Vegas.
I'm telling you, man, look, how long are you guys going to deal with those taxes up out there, man? I mean, seriously, you guys are dealing with freaking JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all those damn rich bastards up out there.
Yeah, man.
Like, it's never ending, man.
But I think Vegas may happen in May, so I'll definitely keep you posted on that one.
Oh, for sure, bro. Yeah, definitely.
Catch to throw.
Yeah, those quick, that quick route right there. Look at Jalen Ramsey. All right,
Tantrum.
throwing
God
temper
damn it! I
tantrum.
told y'all he went that way and then he went that way. What was I supposed to do?
And Staley just puts the finger, says, hold on. Look at the video. Look what you did wrong.
Shit.
And whistles are blowing already, even just before the play was even about to end. But looking at this, Aaron Rodgers, Alan Lazard right there on that motion, and Aaron Jones. Rodgers' play action so far in 16 through 19, it was 17 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. And this year, 20 touchdowns and no picks. And so you could say he is very lethal on play actions. In 14 plays, 84 yards, and about 8 minutes on that drive that got the score in for the touchdown. So now Goff and the Rams.
About gains 3 yards on that.
Well, a little injury update as we're looking at it. Oh, that's a big time deal for the LA Rams. We'll see.
Kirksey now has the green dot. And I think that Mike Patton felt that allowed Christian Kirksey not to have to call the plays.
So 2nd and 7 here for the Rams offense. And Kirksey setting up. Seconds winding down for Goff in the gun. Here's a little motion.
Sacked.
Tries to find somebody, and he's sacked. That is Rashawn Gary, the product, the former Michigan Wolverine, comes away with that one. And what a big-time play from Green Bay's defense. Yeah, look at that. And Andrew Whitworth looked like he just miscommunicated on that play, letting Gary get right on through from him. And that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate situation there on that offensive line. So 3rd and 14 for Goff and the Rams.
There's a snap. Goff back to pass. He throws. It's completed, and good God.
Kirksey. Oh, yeah. Kirksey was ready for it. Man.
Jesus.
Talk about back-to-back big plays on Rashawn Gary and for Christian Kirksey. This is what I'm saying, man. This is the linebacking core that really stepped up in a big way. And this was kind of the fear for Green Bay, as I saw all throughout the season, was how this linebacking core was going to favor after the loss of Blake Martinez signing that deal with the Giants. But it doesn't seem like they really have lost that much. And they've stepped up in a big way and at a good timing. And kick is up. And here comes the return. And he'll be shoved out of bounds to the flag. So that is just about placed at the 37-yard line on that run.
Rodgers certainly says it's going the other way.
Yeah, well, one of the officials has his hat off, so that means somebody came out of bounds. So maybe one of those situations where you were forced out of bounds, but you get back in, it finally mattered.
So we might have an ineligible player that was running downfield on the sideline.
Well, I've done that before, but the penalty was never called on me when I did that.
Maybe they didn't.
He didn't come right back. He didn't come back in bounds right away. I did that on a bump before. I was a gunner, and I ran the entire sideline and then got back on the field and tried to make a tackle.
Yeah, right. Maybe they didn't exactly specify it as much as they do now. I mean, think about it. All these rule changes and all this other stuff.
Yep.
It's just getting like pro rule book all of a sudden. But
thank you, Roger Goodell. You're an asshole.
Well, guys, as we mentioned here before, if you guys love Philadelphia sports content, including the Phillies, Sixers, Flyers, and Eagles, definitely check out Key in the building. She's always in the building with something new on Philadelphia sports content. Take a look. remember, guys, remember to subscribe and hit the bell button for all latest notifications on everything highlights, news, and so much more. Let me see here.
Welcome back to the divisional playoff presented by Intuit TurboTax Live here at Lambeau Field.
All right.
With you. We kick off the weekend. Here's the penalty we told you about on the Rams.
Yeah, Simba Webster, he's forced out right there. Now he's on his way back onto the field right there. If he just keeps coming, he's going to be fine. But he comes back.
I pretty much did the same exact thing and didn't get a flag.
But look at this, though. I mean, he gets shoved right up out of bounds in the middle of that whole thing. And oh, Lord. Sometimes these are just like, some of these rules I don't really get too often, but, they are what they are.
Adams in motion on a screen pass, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
So how have they done against Aaron Donald here so far?
So nicely done there on the defense just to contain it. It's a 2nd down situation. I know a lot of people want us to get Dable, but I want the Ravens defensive coordinator. The Wink would be a great head coach and allow our defense to finish games. Well, honestly, Maddie, think about it this way, because I already spoke about this earlier this morning, is I think they're going to be high favorites to getting Brian Dable, but what's to say they don't go and get Raheem Morris?
Pass completed to Jones, turns up. 1st down and then some. That's about a gain of 16, 17 yards by Jones. 1st down Packers.
Yeah, talk about, Aaron Jones throughout this season. He's been lethal so far as being a pass-catching type running back. And you think about some of these other guys around the league, Austin Eckler and so much more, that they've been they've been something else this year. But Aaron Jones, he's really stepped up that in a big way with pass catching, and you just got to love the yards after the catch. He's a guy that'll stretch it out for Green Bay and get more yardage and get more just field position for him.
Rodgers backs to throw, surveys, he looks around, it's completed. It's 1st down, Valdez-Scantling. 11 yards for another 1st down for Green Bay.
Talk about all the time in the world for Aaron Rodgers in that pocket just to be able to just be clean on that throw. Finds an open man. It's been really, really good. Yeah, uncontested. And Valdez-Scantling's just going to turn that one right around and get good field position and another back-to-back 1st downs for the Packers.
1st down on the 21-yard line. Quick throw to Scantling again for about a gain of maybe 5 yards. 6 yards. Maddie, Bieniemy is not leaving Kansas City for another offensive coordinator position. He will stay with Kansas City unless a head coach position is offered to him.
Yeah, the only thing that I could really hope for right now is that the Chargers retain, Shane Steichen. Because from what I'm being told, they're being interviewed for the Seahawks' offensive coordinating job, and the other person in the middle of that mix is former head coach Anthony Lynn, looking to be an offensive coordinator for Seattle and helping their run game.
Your favorite coach.
Oh, God. I'm telling you, he's a nice guy, but I mean, as a coordinator, I think he'd work fine. But a little bit of this hit right here from Johnson, and yeah, I think just that position right there. I think that's more in between the shoulder and the neck, at least from the way that impact was.
2nd and 4, ball on the 15-yard line. There's a snap. It's another run to Jones, who breaks to the left. About a gain of 10 yards, but there's a flag on the play. It might be coming back.
And we'll find out where that penalty came from there, but Jones almost had that real good cut through, and he almost would have had a score for 6.
Yep. You kind of saw that when the play was live. He was, oh, man.
So holding on Tanyan there, the tight end. All he's just trying to do is just try to protect, but right there, that left arm, holding too much of it on Floyd. That'll cost the momentum right there, even on a good yard gain from that run. But talking about it, Floyd was actually a big-time factor in last weekend's game against Seattle and was part of that, putting the pressures on Russell Wilson, and right now just absolutely zero pressures right now on Aaron Rodgers, and he has just been having a field day with that clean pocket.
Completed the Adams across the middle, is about 2-3 yards shy of the first down. 3rd and 2. No, he is shaking Ramsey out of his cleats right now. Like,
yeah. But again, this is the matchup we wanted right here, and just seeing the feet work on Devontae Adams, great cut, and then comes right there into the middle. Yeah, it's going to be a lot to contain for a receiver like that.
3rd and 2. It's Tanyan in motion to a trips right formation. It's Williams to the right of Rodgers. Hand it off to Williams. First down. About a gain of 5 yards on that.
So
first and goal for Green Bay.
Yeah, again, that shift once more on that offensive line. They're throwing everybody there on that left side, and that's just what's going to allow Williams to just cut from the left to the right and get just a good enough amount to get that first down. I heard that Lynn was in talks for an offensive coordinator. If the Seahawks get him, then the Seahawks are going to go 9-7 and blow away almost all 7 losses. Listen, as long as he's a coordinator, I don't see that happening. You got to look more into the defense. Like, man.
Rams just called their second time out of the first half.
And 5 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. But Green Bay still chugging it along as they got that opportunity here on the goal. A lot of good head coaches go 7-9 or worse. Belichick this year releasing Lynn and Bradley was a huge setback for the organization. Scheme player coach relationship plus a setback for a rookie year that Lynn helped. I do not know about that, BL. I don't know about that. Because I'll be honest. I'll be honest with you. I mean, this is what I was trying to say about Gus Bradley, because if you actually think about it, the defense was 3rd in 2018, 8th in 2019, and then went lower in 2020. That's where I'm just like, how long of that do you want to hold that on until our defense does not get better? The 1st and goal for the Packers, a little shift on Adams. Here's the handoff to Williams on a 1st and goal, and he'll get at least a few yards. It'll be 2nd down coming up.
And we've seen how well this Packer offensive line is playing.
Aaron Rodgers, 12 for 16, 112 yards, 1 touchdown, and no picks so far. And now this Rams defense once again has to set up on this red zone. And last time they were able to make a stop, and then another time around again, Devontae Adams found the end zone. 2nd and goal.
For the stutter step up the middle, is about, I think he stopped at about the 2-yard line on that. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, a little bit of just that on a stutter step trying to find the hole, but nice run by Williams. And if that's the case, I mean, ultimately you're doing two things. You're running the clock down and you're just kind of keeping it close enough, but at the same time, you're trying to get into that end zone and increase that lead.
The defensive coordinator and his guys in a little bit of trouble right here.
Third and goal.
Yeah, Brandon Staley definitely has his hands full right now trying to set his defense up best way he can.
You got a stack formation on the left. Watch the cross right there. Up. Timeout called by the Packers.
Decides to call a timeout.
It's their first timeout with 3:36 left in the first half. Green Bay is up 10-3.
A little bit of miscommunication there, but still winds that clock down at least 3:36, but 2 plays cost New England 9 and 7. Was it only just 2 plays, McMahon?
Just happy not to see the Patriots in the playoffs.
I think we all are. I mean, think about it. We're probably getting one of the greatest trade-offs that we'll ever remember in this whole season. You know, you got New England not in the playoffs, but you got Cleveland for the first time in a long time that's in the playoffs. So
when they were in it, 2002.
2002. In the first playoff win since 94.
Right.
Think about it.
My youngest brother was just born.
And back when Belichick was a part of Cleveland's organization. So good ball control so far with 33 plays for the Green Bay.
No! Touchdown, Packers! Oh, my God. That fake? Yo,
oh, man. He went for it. Boy, he threw the bait out and they took it. And just like that, Aaron Rodgers ends up capitalizing. And this Rams defense, not exactly as similar as we saw last week against Seattle. But this is, again, these are the situations Brandon Staley is trying to control. But right here, fake handoff, and Floyd, who was right there in front of him, just takes it. And now, I don't know what just ended up happening. And now the ball is loose, and it looks like they missed out on that opportunity for a field goal. I don't know what the hell happened on that one, but
poor snap on the extra point. But if I was Rodgers right now, COVID or not, I would have did a Lambeau leap after Diddy bopping the hell out of Floyd for that touchdown.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
That was sick.
3:29 left in the second quarters. We're close to the first half. But, again, Aaron Rodgers, it doesn't get any better than that. Seattle goal line and Cam's fumble against the pit. But it's Cam Newton, for God's sakes.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
The most obnoxious fans in the NFL, Cowboys and Patriots fans.
Oh, God. And then not to mention the boneheaded move by Doug Peterson.
Oh, God. But yeah, you know what? Like, I feel like organizations are already like, okay, we'll still give you another job.
Right. We'll still give you an opportunity. Football is better when the Bills suck. Oh, get out of here with that, McMahon.
I'm gonna guess that he's from the New England area.
I think he is. He's right there in that East Coast area. I mean, think about it. I got our good friend Bobby, who's all up out there in Boston. So
Boston.
Yeah.
Park your car.
He always tells me because he always gives me that finger gesture and he's like, fuck you teams.
I went to Boston once. I'll never go again.
There you go. He's from Buffalo.
Oh, really? Go jump through a table tonight, bro. Put it on YouTube for us all to see.
While you're at it, you might as well give me some freaking Tim Hortons because you live upstate, man. You got freaking Tim Hortons out there.
Everybody's like, oh, Buffalo's a New York team. Yo, let's get one thing straight right now. Anything above the 5 boroughs or away from Long Island is the sticks. So we don't affiliate you as a New York team. I'm just putting it out there now.
That's a fact.
You guys are in the sticks. I'm good. I'm not going to Buffalo.
Buffalo, Rochester, Albany, all up out there in the upstate County, like, yep.
Country.
Oh
Y'all a country.
my gosh. Yeah, so look at this bad snap right here, right there behind and Scott. And it was just that hesitation right there at the end. And
No way in hell that they would be doing a fake. Not right now.
There's no way. There's no way that they would be able to convert that. And yep, Mason Crosby, he has every right to be pissed off with that one. Get everybody all up on the same page. And yep.
Drunk mafia.
So Crosby kicks this one away, and that's going to be all the way back for a touchback. And now Rams offense coming back to work here at their own 25.
Damn, I just realized y'all could see me holding the remote up. My bad.
Yeah. But when we do finish up the first half, we do have a little bit of the halftime report as we're going to end up talking a little bit about our ins and outs throughout this game in the first half. And, of course, give our breakdowns of next games to come as the one that's coming up right after this one and tomorrow's matchups as well. So you don't want to miss that.
The handoff to Akers, who gains about 5 yards on that run. Jared Goff right now is 5 for 6 for 55 yards.
And you think about it, they are very much limiting the amount of throws that Jared Goff right now is. You know, he's trying to get this offense moving any way that he can, and it's like if they're still catching on this run offense, then that's where it's going to be a serious problem. So you would expect at some point Jared Goff, he's got to end up distributing that football to one of his receivers, and that's what's hard because without Cooper Kupp, they wouldn't have their main guy midfield.
Told you. Definitely missing him today. First down for the Rams. A nice run there by Cam Akers.
I'll tell you this: a former Florida State Seminole coming in, and especially with this run game that the Rams are really trying to fix up because they were dealing a lot with Todd Gurley, who was dealing with arthritis in his knees, and kind of served up as that risk for him. But Cam Akers, I really have been loving how he's been playing, and he's been really kind of coming along late this season.
Akers bounces to the left and is gang tackled. Third down. And we are now at the 2-minute warning.
Second down. Second down right there, just about a few yards. And we're now at the 2-minute warning. Still a 16-3 Green Bay lead.
Damn, I wish I remembered the score I had in Madden today.
I think, what was it, 45-20?
Something like that.
Oh, my God. I think you did. Yeah, it was 45-20.
If that happens
oh, my God.
Darren is like, it's Madden. Okay.
I'm not getting, yeah.
But I did play the Chiefs and Browns after, and the Chiefs beat the brakes off of the Browns 49-6 or something like that. Maybe even more than that. Doubt that's happening though.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah. I've already got this score at 30-23. That's just where I have it right now.
The offense, the Packers offense, that is, has really shut down Aaron Donald from doing anything.
Can I go 6 for 6? Can I go at least 6 for 6, Key? And last weekend was a great weekend for me right there. I'll see if I can add that up and go 4 for 4.
There's my next truck. Maybe. Oh, man.
All right.
Who doesn't like it's Memopolis. Screw the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Why do you not like the Chiefs? For me, it's Bills. Dude, Because you know what, Bill McMahon, like for real, I had a Kansas City Chiefs fan literally tell me, like in the middle of the Chargers Chiefs live stream, they're like, "We've been waiting a long time for this," and all. I'm like, "You guys don't get it. You guys don't get it. You already have 2 Super Bowls in your freaking franchise history. We have yet to win one. That's the one thing that pisses me off more than anything else. Like, that's why I'm just like, you guys have waited a long time. Get out of here with that."
Total yards, rushing Rams 43, Green Bay 74, 48 passing yards for the Rams, 115 for Green Bay, 91 total for the Rams, 189 total for Green Bay.
Well, the pass game and the run game's been kind of seeming balanced for Green Bay, but Rams already with 2 minutes left in a 2nd and 6. They're hoping they can step up in a big way with some big plays here just before we hit halftime. Goff in a 2nd and 6 under center. Akers right behind him. Here we go. Akers with the football and a good running room, and he's got a first down as he crosses and gets into Green Bay territory, and it's a first down right at the 41.
Hurry up offense. Goff completes it to, I believe that's Reynolds, first down.
Yeah, Greg Reynolds back-to-back first downs. It's plays like that. That's why I love it how Sean McVay really has that put together for that offense, because the second you get that first down, you got the defense on their toes. So you better capitalize on a big play. Here
Another
is
run
Akers.
by Akers for about a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 4 with 1 minute and 8 seconds and running.
I mean, it's basically a rush against time now at this point, but at the same time, the Rams, they're just trying to answer back any way they can and make it close. 2nd and 4 right now for Green Bay.
Empty gun. Goff throws. It's completed to, that's Robert Woods for a first down.
So 1st and goal for the Rams. But nicely done by Robert Woods right there. Nice and simple. Just pick it up, get that first down, and now they're up there close to goal position and with 48 seconds left here in the second quarter.
And the Rams just called their final timeout of the first half.
So the Rams taking their final timeout here, but nicely done. All Robert Woods had to do was just be right there in front of that marker. That's all it needs. What's going on, Eckler fan? What's going on? So they had to add at least 2 more seconds there onto that play, so it'll be 50 seconds left here. 1st and goal for the Rams. As they're in search right now for their first touchdown in this game, as Green Bay has already scored 2 of them. So Goff setting up here onto the gun situation. Here we go. Goff into the pocket. Plenty of time. He throws to his man, and that's Cam Akers. They get at least a little bit closer in 2nd and goal. What's going on, Sky Hunter?
Throw complete. Touchdown, Rams.
Man, what a play right there.
Van Jefferson, who's in for the injured Cooper Kupp, with the touchdown.
Van Jefferson, real good route run right there. And just allowing just something simple for Goff to throw. And that's exactly how the Rams are going to answer back right there. So now it keeps themselves to get this extra point. They'll be within 6. We'll see here is, yep, safely secured, and that's good for 6. So here's Gay. Get this extra point right in between the uprights, and it's good. So, folks, we got a game as it's 16-6. Green Bay Rams answer back with little of seconds left to go here to closing out this first half. People refuse to call Brady the GOAT, the guy that won 6 Super Bowls and went to 9.
Yeah, let's see if he can win a Super Bowl without Belichick, and then we'll talk.
Right, we'll see about that.
Those that are interested in UFC, that are MMA fans, I think I'm going to start, when I have the open opportunity, to start doing live streams of UFC fights, at least when it's a Saturday that I'm not working.
Right.
So stay tuned for that. There'll be a lot more content coming soon. The Hammer's House. And I'm definitely looking forward to trying to do some coverage of that as well. I have one of my boys from Long Island, Funk Master Aljamain Sterling, who will be getting his first title shot against Pete Yan at UFC, I believe it's 257 or 258 in March, and definitely looking forward to doing that. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, where did you get that intro music, by the way?
Which one?
The new ones you got.
Oh, the new one that I got? It was same from Jay.
Oh, that shit gets me hype.
I know, seriously, dude. It really, really does.
Yo.
Oh, BL Plunkett was the goal.
Here we go.
Yeah. And now it begins. Brady might be operating in his best offense, but probably won't even make the Super Bowl. Brady had the right pieces in play calling, but when 4-man rushes get there, I'd rather have a different quarterback than Brady. Wow, that's a lot coming from your Patriots fan, man.
Put it out there. Tuck rule. Okay.
I'm gonna go with he probably doesn't key. I'm gonna probably go with that answer.
Go Chargers, go.
The infamous words of Schwarzenegger.
Get to the chopper. Meow.
Oh, there you go. Do you like the Oakland A's? Do you like the Golden Knights?
Wow.
Oh my God. Wow. So there you go, guys.
So it's just a fact of life.
So if you guys are diehard NASCAR fans, and of course we are close to it, in February 14th on Valentine's Day, the Great American Race, as Daytona 500 kicks it off for the new NASCAR season. It's going to be very interesting because you know what? It'll be the debut of Michael Jordan's racing team with Denny Hamlin and Bubba Wallace. You guys do not want to end up missing that.
Woo! Pass completed to Devontae Adams for another first down. Clock is running, or did they call the timeout?
And look at that again, more open field, and now they're hurrying it up, and they do call the timeout at 22 seconds.
Caught him on that double route, and that was Williams on him this time, not Ramsey.
Yep,
great catch.
Yeah, so now they put Williams right there on it, and still, it looks like no matter what secondaries that Brandon Staley is really trying to, throw at Devontae Adams, he's still finding a way to get open.
2-point conversion it turned into being.
So y'all see this season and not say that Brady was the biggest part of the success.
No. No.
Brady's talented, but there are better options.
Whole Madden team that he built around him on the offense. Evans formation, tight end to the right, Williams to the right. Rodgers drops back to pass. He looks, he breaks to the left, he breaks to the right, he throws, and it's completed to Tanyan for a first down. 14 seconds, they're in field goal range.
And once again, it is still not being adjusted on that midfield. And again, in Tanyan, though, the tight end just gets wide open. But what great awareness, though, from Aaron Rodgers. You're just going to see right here, he had at least plenty of time there on the line. And then the second he started moving around, Aaron Donald tried to get more pressure on him. But Aaron Rodgers was smart enough, escapes danger, and he found a wide open Tanyan there for a big-time first down.
Empty gun formation, trips left. There's the snap. Rodgers drops back to pass. He throws. And it's almost intercepted. Incomplete.
Yeah, almost near the hands. And Troy Hill is really hating himself on that one. Right in and out of his hands, and one that should have been picked.
That's why defensive backs are not receivers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, not enough stickums in those hands to at least come away with that football. But, I mean, still, that's still good defense, but at the same time would be even better to get that interception.
1 timeout left, 8 seconds left. Packers had the ball on the Rams' 21-yard line. There's a snap. Rodgers surveys. He throws it up. Intended for Scantling, and it's incomplete. 4 seconds left.
Almost, and once again, now John Johnson almost had the opportunity on an interception. Now the Rams, now their secondaries are starting to play close on defense. But you look at that again, another cut into those receivers again. It didn't happen once, but it happened twice, and once again, Rodgers just
Crosby
comes
for
away
the
with a
39-yard attempt, and it's good. So at the end of the first half, the Green Bay Packers are up 19-10 over the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah, and what good play that we've seen so far. I mean, the Rams found a way to answer back, but at the same time, this defense for LA is really struggling to find an answer against Aaron Rodgers in this offense. But most of that, I mean, you could agree that Matt LaFleur, and especially his play design and his play calling, this has really been working out very, very well for Green Bay moving forward. But this has been really, really good. A great start for Green Bay. But this defense for the Rams has really got to adjust against Davante Adams. They are getting burnt left and right. They're miscuing on coverages. Those last 2 plays before that field goal kick, they finally started to play that. But this is where they really need to start picking things up in the second half.
I totally agree. And the thing is, right now with the Packers, they're definitely doing their best to keep Donald away from Rodgers. That last deep ball that he got off to Tanyan, Donald was trying to grab Rodgers' jersey on that, and somehow Rodgers broke away from it and made a spectacular catch. Ramsey, I don't know where the hell he's at today, because he's really not doing anything defensively. That matchup between Ramsey and Adams was the key matchup for this game that we talked about over and over again. And Ramsey's not showing up today. So they need to make serious adjustments and make those adjustments quick for the second half.
Yeah, and that's the one thing that has to be the big-time takeaway. And even, not just for the defense as well, but even for, the offense, they've been stepping it up just a tad bit, but they haven't quite clicked on all cylinders, and we know that without having Cooper Kupp in the middle of the mix for their receiving core. But guys like Greg Reynolds and so many others are trying to step up as best as possible. But at the same time, it's becoming quite the workload for Cam Akers to run on the football.
Absolutely. That run game is still solid. Akers is still trying to do his best to make things happen for that Rams offense right now, but it's also going to come down to Goff trying to make some plays in the air as well, because Akers can't do this by himself right now.
Yeah, no, and that's the big thing, man. That's going to be the biggest takeaway, but that's where everybody has to be on the same page with Goff and helping him out. That's the ultimate thing. You got to help out your quarterback. I know a lot of people are so questionable about Jared Goff, but at the same time, you got what you got, and you got to make it work.
Yep. Let's see. There we go. Wow, they're talking about your boy Justin Herbert, bro.
Yeah, that's because that fool doesn't even know how to stay in his lane.
Ooh, shots fired.
Yeah. Don't care. Hell.
Put it back in the holster until tomorrow, okay?
Yeah. I mean, look at your last name, bro. You be doing that freaking runaround, You're like that kind of person that will never have the damn courtesy to give someone a reach around.
Damn, man.
Get out of here and stay in your lane, bro.
When is is Trox Sports Talk in
Troxel?
our fantasy league?
Yeah.
Who is that?
I think that's Troxel.
Bro, somebody needs to call child services because I am up right now over 1,500 points with a day left. He ain't coming back. I'm going to be 4-0 by the end of tomorrow.
Dude, tell me why I'm still kicking Darian's ass right now over 600. It's 1771 over 1193.
And I'm over here this week. Can we just cancel this because they're constantly postponing games? Everybody and their mother's catching COVID now, and I'm still ahead.
Yeah,
and I'm still undefeated.
Oh shoot, I gotta put. Yeah, I'm gonna put Miles Bridges right up in there. There we go. That'll piss him off. Will we officially see James Harden play tonight? Oh, I have no idea.
I might have to watch that game. I might just have to watch that game.
Yeah. Damn it, man. Both my freaking center. No. Scratch that. Never mind.
Carl Anthony Towns back from a dislocated wrist, and then all of a sudden he got COVID.
That sucks, man. I mean,
last night, Drummond helped me out. 33 points and 23 rebounds. Like, holy shit. I think he put up like 232 fantasy points for me total.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, somebody really dropped RJ Barrett right now?
Seriously?
Yeah.
Well, the other league that Gooley set up originally, somebody had John Morant, but when John Morant went down, they cut him. So I picked him up. I have Curry, Westbrook, and Morant on one team.
Oh my God.
Look at Jalen Ramsey throwing a fit.
Damn it. Game Birch. Might have to look that kid up right there.
NBA fantasy this year, but still go OKC. OKC actually looks good, and I got Gilgeous Alexander in the main league that me and Jake are in, and he's been doing very, very well for OKC this year.
Isn't it just interesting though how Oklahoma City has been playing lately? I mean, they've lost all their big time guys, but yet they still find a way to really reload and play better.
I don't think anybody expected them to play as well as they have so far this season, and I'm definitely one. I didn't expect this at all.
No, that has been really, really good.
You know what? We're at halftime. I'm going to take a potty break. And yeah, I just say potty. Judge me.
Hey, I'll just right back here in just a second.
Just commentate. We cannot show due to NFL restrictions. And we're not trying to lose our YouTube channels either. So we give you guys the best commentary that we can. At least that's my opinion. You guys let me know what you think, but we're definitely doing our best to provide you guys as much information, detailed information, as we move forward with this game today. I don't know why you guys wouldn't have it in your market because it's nationally televised. It's on Fox. I could give you a link, but I can't send it in here. All right, let me see if I can pull up a quick breakdown because I think they're going to be back momentarily because normally halftime is like 15 minutes. So I'm going to see if I can pull up a breakdown real quick and give you guys some information. It looks like they're actually about to come back out. And I got an ESPN alert. Not of importance. So let me pull up the box score real quick because there's still a commercial break. Okay, so hold on. We'll do team stats. I'm not concerned about individuals right now. Actually, I'll give you the game leaders right now. Game leaders in passing yards. Obviously, you got Goff and Rodgers. Rodgers with a 14 to 24, 169 yards with a touchdown. Jared Goff, 9 for 10, 91 yards with a touchdown pass. Cam Akers, 11 carries, 62 yards. Jamal Williams, 7 carries. What was that? 34 yards. You got Reynolds of the Rams, 2 receptions, 49 yards. Tanyan, 3 receptions, 48 yards. Total yards right now is Rams 146 to Green Bay's 243. Time of possession, Rams 11 minutes. Green Bay 19 minutes. 8 first downs for the Rams, 16 first downs for the Packers. No turnovers at this time. And again, at halftime, the Packers are up 19-10 over the Los Angeles Rams. Guys, make sure to like, follow, and hit the bell. I'm going to give you a quick, if I could pull it up. I got into this a couple of months ago as a result of linking up with Darian, watching him do a live of the Raiders podcast. And I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Met fan. I'm from New York, but this was something I was like, I needed to be a part of. It was something special. So my boy, one of our other colleagues, Raider J, blessed me with this amazing video that they just released a couple of weeks ago. And this is from my YouTube channel, Hammer's House. Check it out.
But I know that's just in my mind. I know everything is just in my mind. Do you really want to be famous? Do you really want to be a superstar? Do you really want to get dangerous? Do you even know where the groupies are? Bitches out here be-
Welcome to Hammer's House.
So yeah, guys, the love and support would mean a lot. I'm also gonna give you my brother from another mother over here, Jake, and his video and his channel. You guys got to make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for his as well. Check it out.
Do you like the Oakland A's? Are you a fan of the Golden Knights? Do you love the Los Angeles Chargers? Well then, my friend, you're in the right place. This is the Snake Sports Talk Show with your host, Jake the Snake Silva, brought to you by the Spotlight Sports Network.
So there you go. There you go, guys. Make sure to check out both of our channels. We're putting up content as much as possible. Me and Darian and Raider J are going to be putting up some more Raider stuff. I know off season's already here for them, but we're going to be doing content on a weekly basis for them. I will be putting up a lot of Mets news, especially since we're still in the middle of free agency and everything. And spring training is right around the corner. Pitchers and catchers report to camp within less than a month. And I had a guy a couple of weeks ago when we did the last Raider podcast suggesting, because I'm a Warriors fan as well, doing maybe post game. It's not going to be live play-by-play, but most likely post game or some analysis of the game the night before, like the next morning or whatever, because apparently there's not too many Warriors coverage on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. And again, I might be doing UFC, and with Mount Gooley, every time we have a pay-per-view event for the WWE, I'll most likely be in for those as well. Diehard wrestling fan since I was a little kid. That will never go away. So stay tuned. Got a lot of stuff coming in store for you guys. And alongside with Spotlight Sports Network, we got big things coming in 2021. So stay tuned.
Absolutely. You guys definitely stay up to date with so much more news. And of course, the answer to your question, Solo Links, we just do the commentary play-by-play. Due to copyright infringements, we cannot end up showing the game, as we're trying to at least keep all of our accounts and everything else all intact. So unfortunately, can't end up showing the game. We appreciate your understanding and your concerns, but definitely enjoy all the play-by-play commentaries from here. So still a 19-10 ball game here at halftime still. And as we're kind of taking a look at the next game that's going to be coming up, as we're kind of coming back quick, but the Ravens and Bills up next here at 5:15 Pacific, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. You guys do not want to end up missing that as our commentaries continue here on this divisional weekend. Don't miss it here on the Spotlight Sports Network. And of course, we got the Browns and Chiefs at 12:05 p.m., and then later on will be the Buccaneers and the Saints at 3:40 for tomorrow's games. You guys do not want to miss that here on the Spotlight Sports Network. So Green Bay is going to be taking over here at the start of the third quarter. We had some really, really good takeaways here in this game, and hoping that, the Rams will bounce back. But at the same time, Green Bay's really been sitting in the driver's seat all day today.
First and 10 and 25-yard line. Devontae Adams in motion, trips left. Hand off to Aaron Jones, who's up the middle, and oh my goodness, he is going 30.
And he's heading all the way. Jones is jonesing his way through, and he is out of bounds at the 15.
That's a great way to start the second half for the Green Bay Packers.
Man, Aaron Jones jonesing his way through this defensive front. Well, that's not really a kind of start you'd want for the Rams defense, to just allow a big-time run there. But, man, all that open field and just this open lane, and that's what you would want as a running back, an open lane from there, and then you kick the high gears. Big-time gain there for the Packers.
First and 10 on the 15. Rodgers goes back to pass. Incomplete. I need to find something to eat like ASAP.
Yeah, that's why I ended up getting the nachos and stuff.
Sitting in front of Uber Eats right now. I should have went to Long Island earlier for my burrito.
Yeah, man. Tonight is the game with the best chance of an upset. If Lamar plays like an MVP, then the Bills might be in trouble.
Bills are winning the game. Stop it.
Don't do that, Maddie. Don't do it. Don't do that. Rodgers 2nd and 10 with 2 back right there next to him, and now they're motioning Jones on the outside. And here's a run as that's A.J. Dillon powering his way through, and he's got at least a gain of 9. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and now you can truly get into that by committee with this Green Bay trio of Aaron Jones, Jamal Williams, and you pointed out A.J. Dillon, and really A.J. Dillon kind of the closer in that situation, just a big physical. Surprisingly,
are you so all right? I'm about to order one of the best pizzas on Arthur Avenue in the Bronx.
No, you didn't. Yeah,
because I didn't know they deliver up this far.
Oh man, there you go.
That just might have made
Third and two with Rodgers here in the gun. Seconds winding down. Rodgers is going to give this one off, and Jones is going to power through, and he's got the first down in a big way. Oh, Williams, I should correct myself on that. So first and goal now for the Packers, and once again, they are smelling the red zone.
Expect to see this Green Bay offensive line really kind of start to take over this game.
There's no way a specialty slice is $15. No way. Nah, I'm good. I don't see my artichoke pizza, so I don't think that's happening. Jones up the middle, and he's about a yard shy of the end zone.
And that big-time tackle by Michael Brockers right there. I don't think Lamar is going to, though. Bills just have to hope for no injuries. Well, too late. You already got an injury for Zach Moss after the last game. Yeah, that one was terrible.
Nah, that's not happening. Adams in motion again. Touchdown, Packers. Yo, come on. Just do it once. I need to see the Lambeau leap just once.
Come on, Jonesy.
Nobody wants to do it? Come on.
I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to save that all the way to the end of the game. Watch. I have a feeling that's what's going to happen.
Jones struggling to get his Green Bay chain out. And it looks like
I can't get my chain out.
Rodgers is still out on the field. It looks like they're going to go for two.
Well, this one's pretty gutsy, but at the same time, Aaron Jones right there just heads up on that tackle, and then he just falls on forward for 6. And nicely done to just push the feet right inside and just get his body through. And there's that signaling motion. Aaron wants two. That's all Aaron Rodgers is call instead of Matt LaFleur, who wants to go for the 2-point. And so we'll see how this turns out.
Empty gun, trips bunch, right formation, stack. Jones comes across. Rodgers is looking. He's looking. Damn it. He breaks to the right. He throws.
I need time in the pocket.
Version is incomplete, intended for Jones.
Well, even with that, Green Bay already with 3 touchdowns here in this game, and it's a 25-10 lead for Green Bay, but needed a little bit of help on that chain there from Jones.
That's a nice chain, though. Shit.
Hey, his grandmama bought him that chain.
Damn, rest in peace, Devo.
I know, seriously, man. Oh, it's not the same. What's going on, Chili Dog? What's going on? Dude, I'm telling you, we've got that one restaurant that he sponsors, Lolo's Chicken. We got it out here in Vegas, man. I have yet to try it. It's all the way out in freaking God knows where.
I'm the type of person that drives anywhere and everywhere for food, so if I was out there, I would take the drive.
That's me, bro. Oh man, you should have seen my story that I had on Facebook. I was over at Sicky's Garage with all the burgers. There were so many to choose from on that list. I couldn't decide, bro. It was ridiculous. There were so many different burgers. So what I went with the buffalo chicken dip as my appetizer. That thing was so good. And then I had
that's me.
Yeah.
Buffalo chicken all day.
Oh my God, seriously, dude. It's addicting, but it's worse than crack. But I ended up going with a mac and cheese burger. But what I did was I added some pulled pork since their signature for that.
What?
Added some in there. There were bacon bits up in there. Oh yeah, dude, it was on. And of course, their fries are waffle fries.
Damn it! Yo, I want to go to Vegas. I really want to go to Vegas.
I'm telling you, when you guys come out here, bro, I'll send you guys to the spots, man. I know exactly where to go.
Share this. So one of my longtime childhood friends since we were in diapers, bro. I sent him that whole thing, the application and everything. So now he's interested. But hey, if he were to jump on board, it would be Knicks, Cowboys, and Yankees. I just sent them a link for our live now just to watch and take a look at us.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
The more the merrier. Spread the word, everybody. I put my link in the chat box before. Please make sure to subscribe. I'm still trying to get to 100, and I may just start doing some giveaways for 70, 80, 90, and 100. So please subscribe. It would definitely mean a lot. I definitely want to change that URL too, so nobody else on YouTube has Hammer's House. We're going to solidify it. Once we get to 100, the URL will be Hammer's House.
Yep. Share with your friends. Share with your family. We really do appreciate it, guys.
Shit, share with your dog if you have to.
Yeah, right. They got pause internet going on up in there. So here we go. And now the run on this kick return. Decent yards, just right about at the 26. And so the Rams offense coming back to work.
On third down, and our defense has to come up with a stop. They didn't here to start the third quarter. He said what makes this Packers offense so tough to defend is the off-schedule plays. He said that's why they're the number one offense in the league. We have to stay on schedule. I also asked them, are they limiting Aaron Donald? Snaps him this game. Simple answer.
Oh, Bial wants a good look at that giant Roomba that's out there in Vegas Boulevard.
The giant Roomba.
The giant Roomba.
Hey, Arizona's got their giant toaster in the desert, so I'm good with the Roomba, all right?
Oh, my God. I love that. What's going on, Darian?
In the desert, and they're like, what? I'm like, yo, Google this right now. And they're like, shit, it looks like a toaster.
It looks like it's a toaster.
I've never been to Vegas. I missed out on an opportunity for one of my friends' 30th 2 years ago, and I, to this day, still regret it. They seem to have had a lot of fun out there.
Mm-hmm.
What up, what up, what up? Spotlight Raiders talk in the building. Raider Nation all day long. Goff back to pass. Gets in trouble, throws it out of bounds. 3rd and 7. 11:19 left in the game. We're in the third quarter. Green Bay's up 25-10. Goff is 9 of 10, 91 yards with 1 touchdown and 0 interceptions so far.
Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of a miscommunication before that play started, and that was where Goff was really trying to fix things. But like I said, and as you look here in the first 4 possessions, a punt, a field goal, punt, and touchdown, they've settled for at least 2 3-and-outs, but this is where they've really got to start to step up here, especially being down 15.
3rd and 10, trips right formation, 2 receivers on the right are stacked. Here's the snap. Play action. Goff is sacked at the 21-yard line.
Well, it's that guy, Christian or Rashawn Gary, coming away with that tackle, but that Packers defense is really working, and there's a 3-and-out for Green Bay. That was a much-needed one for him.
Damn, man.
Oh, yeah, right there, just miscommunicates, just breaks through that line, and then Gary to come and shut it down. And Jared Goff just not in the zone from here. So now they're going to punt it away.
Deep punt.
Wow, what a kick by Sam Hecker. And got it all the way to the 15. What a beautiful punt that was by Sam Hecker. And that's where Green Bay's offense is going to take over from here. Still a 25-10 lead. Green Bay here in the third quarter.
As I'm still here trying to figure out my dinner plans. I don't know what the hell to order. All right, since I got this new mic like 2 weeks ago, I kind of wanted to try this. Don't judge me. I'm stealing one from the YouTube sensation. Let me do it. Chocolate rain. I had to do it just once. I'm loving my new TV, but these colors are constantly messing up my green screen, if y'all noticed. So, yeah, I'm not actually at Lambeau. Let's see. Look at all this sports memorabilia that Jake has in his house. He's got a Jeter jersey. I don't know about that. Uh-oh, he's back.
Oh, God.
You remember one of those old viral YouTube videos? A dude, I can't remember the dude's name. He sings Chocolate Rain.
Yeah.
Just got real close to the mic and did that shit. I was like, yeah, I got a new mic. Let me test this out real quick. And then I was admiring your memorabilia in the background.
Oh, yeah. All this good stuff. Of course, having the Babe right there. Sandlot stuff.
Once I get a house, there will be a man cave with a lot of stuff. And the first thing I do is frame my Pat Tillman jersey.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
That'll be the first thing I do.
Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love seeing that stadium.
I have not seen SoFi yet, so I'm real curious to, like, I've seen like stuff from the inside. I haven't seen the outside yet, so I'm real curious to see what that looks like as well.
God, look at BL. He's just like SoFi looks like a bad concrete over bridge pass.
I'm curious to see what it looks like just because of that. So the possessions for Green Bay today is field goal, touchdown, touchdown, field goal, touchdown. And there's a lot of long, like most of them are long, well, not really long drives. The first two was 12 plays, the other was 14. So
yeah, but you have to think of the amount of times that they've been forced 3 and outs.
Yep.
1st and 10 for Rodgers here under center. Here we go with the run play. That's Williams, and he breaks a few tackles and he gets good amount of yards on the run, but there's going to be a flag on the play, and I think after all that effort, it might come back.
Yep.
What a dick that guy was.
And that's Rick Wagner.
I break through 3 tackles, and so Rick Wagner on the holding, but man, look at just Williams here on this run. You're going to see it right there on that right side, despite the hold.
I don't see a hold there. I don't see a hold there.
Yeah, Michael Brockers was just trying to like.
He tried to shed the block. I don't.
He tried to shed the block.
That's again, the second penalty on Green Bay tonight. 1st and 17. Rodgers back to pass, and he tries to air it out to Scantling, and it's overthrown, incomplete pass.
Wide open Valdez Scantling too, but just too much gas in the middle of that throw. And a 2nd and 17 coming up. I'm telling you, every single one of these secondaries right now for the Rams, they are not picking it up on that feet game right now by these Packers wide receivers. They're all just taking the bait, and they're getting beat in the middle of it. 2nd and 17.
Rodgers back to pass. He's in trouble in the end zone, and he gets it completed. That's to Lazard for a little more than 20, 22 yards. That's a first down for Green Bay.
Well, Aaron Rodgers doing Aaron Rodgers things right there. And Aaron Donald.
Donald ain't getting there today.
Nope, Aaron Donald just getting contained. And that
Ramsey again getting smoked. Like, dude, start throwing a fit again. Let's see it.
Yeah, right. Throw another temper tantrum and everything else. And then I think we kind of know what the direction of this football game is going to end up going here. But, man.
Handoff to Williams again for about 11, 12 yards. That's another first down for Green Bay. This offensive line is doing an excellent job today.
I'll tell you what, all throughout from just today and from last weekend, Cleveland and Green Bay's offensive line, I really do love their performances. Cleveland had an absolute clinic when it came to to Pittsburgh's defense, and they were able to make sure Baker Mayfield was not touched. And today, Green Bay's offensive line is opening up lanes for their run game and making sure their franchise quarterback is all safe and comfortable and making those throws.
Play action, incomplete, intended for Lazard.
Damn,
Lazard.
Alan Lazard, man.
Butcher your name again. I'm sorry, bro.
You could not miss plays like that. Once it gets targeted right there into your hands, that's it.
I'm going to just put it out there. I would have caught that.
No, anybody would have, man. I'm an outfielder, and I would have caught that damn over the shoulder, for God's sake. Jesus. This game is worse than the Browns and Steelers. Shut up, Damian. Come on now.
Run to Dylan. About 2 yards, maybe. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one time for demented Damian Hernandez.
3rd and 8. Now they're hurrying it up, trying to keep them up on their heels. Well, and a little bit of time from there. Rodgers almost outsmarted that Rams defense again.
Rodgers 15 for 24, 190 yards, 1 touchdown today.
3rd and 8 coming up. Robert Tonyan moving to the right side. And here's Rodgers up on the gun with Jones on his right side. Gets it seconds right there on that snap. Rodgers throwing this one deep, and it is incomplete. And no flags on the play as Darius Williams comes away with a big-time block on that play.
Is there any effect?
Yeah, right here, Valdez-Scanling's just trying to break away from it, but Darius Williams, no PIs, nothing like that. A clean block knocks it down. That was a much-needed 3-and-out for this Rams defense. A big-time play they needed, and they come away with it.
You know you're doing something right when you don't punt until late in the 3rd quarter.
That's right. And this one punted away. So now they're going to be sitting at the 22. Officiating referees have been good this game so far. I mean, after all that.
Yo!
Jules.
My big bro, Chris. We did a video a couple of years back. I think it was Snapchat. Before there was Enzo Amore and Big Cass, it was Hammer and Big Chris. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. That is my big brother. Thank you for coming in. Please subscribe. Love you to death. You know that. Tell the family I said hello. Hope all is well, bro.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for joining us here, Chris.
That is the homie right there. And one of the best basketball players I ever played against as a little kid. He used to wipe the floor with people. Oh, man. That just made my night. We need to actually send another one of my dudes that I work with. Trying to get him to come in here because he's made this juice recently, and I'm actually drinking it right now. It's like this old island drink from Jamaica that I kind of grew up on when I was a little kid. And dude's making it now. I had a taste of it. I was like, yo, you just brought me back to 1989. Like, holy shit. I'm drinking it right now with a little bit of Coconut 1800, and this is hitting the spot right now while we're enjoying this game. And all it is like water, lime, and a splash of Kool-Aid. That shit is life, though.
Shoot, that sounds more like boo juice right there, man.
Oh, Kenny's crack juice. And now everybody at work is calling it that too. I was like, oh shit. We both are.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on,
shit.
man.
I'm supposed to say that on live, but shit. All right, take it out.
Yep. Gave away our secrets, damn it.
What's your thoughts on the bootleg version of Mr. Rogers last night on SmackDown? Wait, what?
What the hell?
I didn't get to really watch SmackDown that much because I was stuck at work. I saw bits and pieces, so I don't even know what the hell you're talking about right now.
I'm not sure exactly what part that was.
With the personality you play in that situation. So I think that loss.
Damn it, I told Gooley I'd be watching more wrestling. I said that before this year started. Damn it.
Take advantage of it like when I can if I'm at work. I'll try to I'll throw an earbud in and listen, but I didn't get to do it so much last night. And Raw, normally I DVR. If I don't get to watch the whole thing, if I'm at work, I go and watch it in the middle of the night.
Yeah, right. Just have it on freaking recording. Yep. Hey, there you go. Memopolis had the best answer. He's American. What you expect?
I'm going to check it out, Maddie.
So 2nd and 6 as the Rams ended up completing a short pass there from Van Jefferson. Goff with 7 minutes left here in the third quarter.
That's the first.
And now that is thrown and caught and crosses right there on the line. Nice job by Robert Woods to extend a little bit more and get that first down.
Whew. Oh, I kicked the camera too.
But my question is, why the hell are these damn whistles like freaking blowing off like super early? I'm like, damn, dude, we haven't even finished the damn play yet.
Goff back to pass. He throws. It's completed to. Is that Jefferson again, or is that Reynolds? It's Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
First down.
All right, so we got a little bit of something cooking here as the Rams are trying to stir the pot and try to get this offense going. Goff again by himself. Caught, and that one is caught by his tight end, Tyler Higbee.
That's Higbee's first reception of the game today. Second
and 6. Yeah, hasn't seen a whole lot of the tight ends so far here today.
Woods with the catch. He's about a yard shy of the first down, coming up to a 3rd and 1.
Oh, he's just close up on it. Not much to do on it, but, I mean, it was good coverage overall from here just to keep him within it. But we'll see what they do on 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd and 1. Who's in the backfield? Akers? They may try to run this or run a play action. Green Bay's got about 8 in the box right now. And it's a play action. Goff throws, and it is completed again to Van Johnson for a first down. Van Jefferson, I'm sorry.
Man, good field position right there by Van Jefferson, and now they're hurrying it up right now with a few minutes left.
Trips left formation. Actually, it's an empty gun with the trips left. Play is stopped. Waiting to see what. And it's a timeout. The first timeout called by the Green Bay Packers.
Wow, so the Packers taking their first timeout. Very interesting. Again, Van Jefferson definitely stepping up in a big way without their big-time guy, Cooper Kupp, here today. And speaking of it, there's Cooper there.
Oh, shit. Harden is playing for the Nets tonight. I just got an ESPN alert video. James Harden dishes to Kevin Durant for his first assist with the Nets. So there you go.
That means more points on my fantasy then. Yep. Add to the superior beating. I swear, dude, if I end this weekend where I'm up 1,000 points, I'll just be like,
not that many points right now. This is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Play action. Goff rolls out, and he starts running, and he slides about 3 yards shy of the first down.
Well, at least that's good. He was able to get that thumb covered right there. I was a little bit concerned about that quarterback run, but a good run for Jared Goff, as that was the 7th pass play already they called up. They haven't even called any rushes so far in this drive. So kind of makes you wonder what else is in the cards for Sean McVay here.
2nd and 4, 3 minutes, 10 seconds running, 7 plays, 57 yards in this current drive for the Rams. It's a snap. It's a run up the middle to, I believe that's Akers. He might be a yard shy of the first down. Let's see where they mark it. It's a first down. Jared Goff is 15-17 for 142 yards or 1 touchdown. The Rams have 75 rush yards to the Packers 162.
Yeah, and the Rams, they're really just trying to fight their way to get more rushing yards, but the Packers had just been running all over them with 162 here. But, I mean, Cam Akers is very selective with some of his places. If you noticed it, how the offensive line sets up for him, he's very selective in just trying to find those spots. Here's Akers now on the run on this Wildcat play, and again, stop going with the damn Wildcat. It didn't work before. What makes you think it's going to work again? Stop with that. Jesus, Sean, like all that is that's just a throwaway play.
It hasn't been successful yet this evening when they've gone to it.
So I'm saying, come on now.
3 minutes left in the third quarter. Rams break the huddle.
Off under center.
What the hell just happened? And flag on the play.
Look like a lot of movement, a lot of jump. We'll see here.
Torvert and his crew will talk it over.
Knew it.
I knew somebody up on the defense was moving, dude. Like I seen the arms and then I seen a little of the movement. So Karis LeVert, man. I just got update here. We'll bring this update. But Indiana Pacers' newly acquired player, Karis LeVert, is out indefinitely after small mass found on kidney.
Wow.
Oh no, dude.
Sucks. He was about to run Drummond out of that lineup.
No, he's in Indiana.
Wait, who's in Indiana?
Karis LeVert, yeah.
Oh, who ended up in Cleveland?
Oh, that was Allen in
they were saying Allen was gonna run his spot at the center position.
Yeah. Damn, man.
That sucks, man. LeVert.
What's up, Mark Anthony? Yes, sir, we are. Yes, sir, we are, man. Hell yeah. But yeah, that's gonna have a lot, dude. I think EJ's gonna be pissed right now.
1st and goal. Trips left formation for the Rams. They are on the 7.5 yard line. Another Wildcat formation. Akers up the middle, and he might have the touchdown here.
We'll see from this run.
Yup, it's a touchdown for the Rams.
Well, there we go. Cam Akers. Yep, he stretched it out, and he was able to get in for the touchdown. Well, I guess 3 times the charm, don't you think? 3 times the charm on that Wildcat offense, and they do it just that on an opportunity on the red zone, and the Rams capitalize. But, man, just how strong Cam Akers really is. And what's so funny is nobody really paid so much attention with him. I thought it was crazy.
Rams are now going for a 2-point conversion. They got a trips formation to the right.
Not a bad idea.
To an evens formation. Wow, hit him with the hook and lateral to complete the 2-point conversion.
So there we go. The Rams capitalize in a big way. Cam Akers comes away with that trickery. And it's a 25-18 game, guys. Oh, hell.
Got him.
We've
with
got
that
a game in Green Bay. Oh, hell. I'm almost a little bit scared on this one now, man. We're not ready to go away just yet. I don't know if we're smelling a little bit of an upset soon, but it's 25-18 Green Bay still on top.
We're only supposed to score 20 while Green Bay was supposed to score 45. I'm just putting it out there.
All right, cool. I'm at work right now, so I can't see it, but I'm going to just listen in. Appreciate the live. Absolutely, Mark Anthony. We got you, man. We got you covered from here. Yeah, that's crazy, man.
La, 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 la.
If you guys definitely love, even though we do have a lot of Raider Nation up in here, but you guys love the Raiders. But more importantly, if you guys do love the Portland Trailblazers as the season's going on currently, definitely check out Raider J77, a.k.a. John Francis, on his one show with all of his reactions on Mondays and Tuesdays at My City, My Game.
Welcome to the My City, My Game pod show featuring Raider J77, your place for all things Raiders and all things Trailblazers. Brought to you by the Spotlight Sports Network. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Now let's go.
But I mean, what do you mean, Damien?
You know, I mean,
Bill is still salty about the Bills.
oh my God, dude, you're so angry.
I know it's like he despises the mafia for some reason. You despise the freaking upstate mafia. That's what it is.
So this, whatever, I missed it already. Scoring drive was 11 plays,
79 yards, 545 on possession time.
Now we got a 7-point game with 1:41 left in the third quarter.
And
Today,
Sean.
Cam Akers, 16 rushed, 81 yards, 5.5 yards per carry with a touchdown.
And that right there, that conversation and that commotion there with Jared Goff and Sean McVay just says it all right there. Just do what you can, execute the plays, and just push that offense downfield. They'll take care of the rest. Here comes the Packers now on their own field, and he's knocked down at just about the 27. But that right there, Alan Lazard's that pass and that opportunity, they turned it around on a big-time 3-and-out, and Cam Akers delivers. But I'm telling you, people were sleeping on Cam Akers, man. I like what I'm seeing out of him. And I never really expected that, dude, especially like the last really good running back out of Florida State was Dalvin Cook. And so having Cam Akers in the middle of that mix, man, he's really stepping it up. There's Jones now as he ends up busting through, and he'll get at least a gain of 5.
Maddie, the best fans in the league, whether you want to hear it or not, is the nation. The only nation that matters, and that's Raider Nation. You're welcome. Best fan base in the NFL. Okay, what y'all say?
He says, I'm going to have my red cup ready for Bill's game. Are you sure it's not going to be filled with water in there?
Coach in Tennessee and was the offensive coordinator there calling plays, and then everything you see here on Green Bay.
Second and 6. Here's Rodgers moving over to his right, trying to find somebody, and he's shoved out of bounds, and he throws it away. So it's 3rd and 6.
Well, second half yards, Green Bay has 114 to 21 pass yards. They're obviously trying to eat the clock, but they need to put a couple more points up. Now they're only ahead 7 points with 52 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is the time where Green Bay really now needs to make big plays. And you got to get that passing involved. I understand they're trying to run the clock down as much as they can to put more pressure on. But as close as this game is, right now just does not seem to be the right time. You really got to get some big plays, get something out to Adams or MVS.
Rodgers completed pass to Lazard for 13 yards for Packers first down.
And there you go. Plays like that get the passing involved.
He just hit him with a drag route out of the trips bunch formation.
Yeah, that's a good enough amount of separation, and Alan Lazard needed that right there. Nope, Crown Royal Apple. Oh, hell. That's what's going to be in that solo cup key. Crown Apple.
Jones in motion. Rodgers back to pass. Has completed to Adams for about a gain of maybe 7 yards. Ramsey was covering him on that one. And we now come to the end of the third quarter. Green Bay is up 25-18. Packers are a quarter away, as long as they hold this lead, away from the conference finals.
Oh, man.
He's just going to keep going on this. Bills fan suck the entire.
Yeah, he is.
All right.
Look at that. Buffalo. Hey, that's one of my favorite slot games right there. Every time when I hit some Buffaloes right on those 5 lines, it just goes off going, Buffaloes.
Wow, really? Somebody actually put that up? I'm going to have to watch that later.
Me, Jake, and the other 8 Chargers fans in the world are loyal. Hell yeah, I've been loyal to my damn colors since I was 7 years old. Never turn away. Just waiting for that opportunity.
You've got mail.
Now I feel old.
Shut up. Knew that was Shut up.
Shut up.
I got some notifications for my emails. Sorry. I'm old. I'll be 35 in less than 2 weeks.
My God. Yep. Hate to say this, but I'll be 26 in 2 months.
You're as young as my youngest brother, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't got AOL.
I told you. Yep, he's back in time travel. He's still dealing with that dial-up shit.
Still use AIM too. AIM was the shit back in the day, though.
Oh my God, yeah, it was.
I don't even know.
Nobody will
AIM.
understand what AIM was, man. They will not. Packers and Bears fans are more humble than BL. If you said that, if Gooley was up in here, he'd be like, okay, BL, you really think Bears fans are humble? My God.
It's like a
Yep. I know that's what he'll do. He's like, I put Bears fans in the grill.
Oh man, this has been a very, very good game.
We're still getting little small flakes right there. Oh, look. Oh my God. Look at what Damian had to put up for B.
Oh my
So
goodness.
Damian, are you telling me you're not a loyal Bear fan?
Around midfield, another first down.
Jeez.
And we talked about this defense not giving up the explosive play, and that doesn't just mean players getting behind the passing game, but they're really
Keith still remembers her AIM name.
I had too many. I think I had more personalities than Damian does.
Yeah, right. The only one person in this chat who could play canasta by himself.
First and 10 on the 50-yard line for the Packers. Adams in motion to a trips right formation. There's a snap. It's handed off to, I believe that's Jones for about a gain of maybe 2 yards.
He said, I would put Bears in a dungeon right now. Damn it. Oh my God.
Adam Jones has 89 yards.
Or
Williams
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones. I don't know why I said Adam. Baseball, sorry. 89.
Yeah, right.
Williams 49. I missed the last one. AJ Dillon, he's doing all right.
Yeah.
I was never catfishing. Come on. Never.
No.
Never catfish.
Yeah.
I'm not Teo. I'm not
He's
anti
not that kind of guy. He's not that kind of guy. I could not believe that when that story broke out, and then all of a sudden the Chargers drafted Teo. I was like,
I saw one of my old Facebook posts about that, and I couldn't stop laughing when I read it. Because I just put something up in the Raider group pages. You got these admins in there that add these people that throw up these stat pictures, and all the dudes come out of the woodwork thirsty as hell. And then you click on the profile and go like 2 picks over, and it's a starving Ethiopian. Like, yo, what are we doing?
Yeah, what were we trying to accomplish here?
Trips right formation. Tanyan breaks out a little bit to the left. Jones is to the left of Rodgers. There's a snap. Rodgers drops back to pass. He looks. He breaks to the right. On the run, he throws out of bounds to avoid getting sacked. 4th and 7. First time we've really seen true pressure by the Rams defense today. On back-to-back series, we have a punt by the Packers.
Man, why? There we go. I was like, damn, that was behind. My God. So that's a big-time 3 and out right there for the Rams. Uh-oh. Do we smell something interesting coming up next?
I hope to God not.
I better hope not either.
Oh! No flag.
I'm not held responsible if my one buddy who's a Packer fan freaks out. Hey, guys, there we go. The network is literally 2 subs away from 650. Hey. So keep sharing it. Keep sharing it with your friends and your family. We are getting there. Hammer's trying to get on the road to 100 subscribers. Let's help him get there.
Start giving out merch. I'm telling y'all, 70, 80, 90, 100. Y'all about to start getting some Hammer's House merch.
And, of course, the Snake Sports Talk Show, we are literally close to 300 subscribers as well, as we're sitting at 279 right now currently. So definitely push the word out, like, subscribe, and hit the bell button.
Oops. My bad. Hi, Titan. What's up, buddy? You chilling? That's good. You saw the commercial and saw the dog and just got up.
Mm-hmm. It's like, it's all into attention.
Is that your friend, Titan? Yo, did you see the meme I put up last night?
Was that about that 1990s porn?
Yeah.
Dude, I freaking shared that all over. That was funny as hell because it's so true. Before ultraviolet 4K came around.
That shit gets me every time. Titan, your food is in the bowl. Stop going towards the bin.
Do you remember those big ass HD TVs that look like freaking massive boxes?
Yep.
And the the freaking rays on the damn television were so over the top, bro. Like you'd be messing your freaking eyes up. That damn thing. Oh my God.
No, we didn't. I took Green Bay.
No, that's what she meant. I meant Green Bay.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah, see what I mean? It's the crown apple kicking in. I can't drink too much of it, otherwise I'm overly happy. I laugh for no apparent reason. That's because the apple just gets too sweet, and I'm a happy drunk, so that's what happens.
So I'm officially at 67 today. So we're 43 or 33 shy. I suck at math. 33 shy of 100. Come on, people. I will start giving out merchandise real soon.
Almost there.
You want a hoodie, you want a cup, you want a mask, you want a cell phone cover, you want a hat. Got you.
I want to put it in the cup. Put it in the cup.
70, 80, 90, 100. Got y'all. Goff back to pass. He throws. It's complete to Van Jefferson again for a gain about maybe 7 yards.
Jefferson has been a factor without Cup, especially in the second half.
Well, this is going to be the situation right now for the Rams. And this is one that they cannot afford to cost from right here, but they got to get downfield if they want to get themselves back in this ball game.
2nd and 2. Goff back to pass. He throws. It's completed to Woods for a first down. Goff is 16 of 18 for 150 yards with 1 touchdown today. We got 12 minutes, 40 seconds in running in the fourth quarter. Green Bay is up over the Los Angeles Rams, 25-18.
And Jared Goff, too, if you've seen in his quarterback rating, he's already sitting at a rating of over 120 right now. And even with those completions, that's exactly where. Shut up, Damian.
Trips right formation. Higbee is in the backfield with Akers. They're in a wildcat formation. Akers runs to the left. Catches us. Oh, my God. He throws a nasty stiff arm and gains about 5, maybe 6 yards on that run.
That's a good run right there by Cam Akers.
This is gonna be a new meme.
Yep.
That was Barnes. No, it wasn't Barnes.
No, that was
Wow, that's embarrassing. Yeah, you just became a new meme, bro.
Yep. Out my face, 6 feet.
Empty gun, trips right formation. Goff is checking down.
Now they're trying to.
There's a snap.
Trying to get
pass. He throws. It's completed again to Van Jefferson for a first down.
Man, whistles are just blowing everywhere right now. Damian, I'm going to tell you right now that if Rivers retires, I'm going to laugh at you. I'll be like, ha! It never happened.
Keep telling Damian, man. Meth is a terrible drug. Van Jefferson, 5 catches, 41 yards today with a touchdown. Definitely stepping up in replacement of Cooper Kupp. There's a snap. Goff passes. It's incomplete, intended for Reynolds. Goff is 18 of 21 now for 164 yards with 1 touchdown.
And no picks. He's really just been playing it safe from here, just executing the job, not making mistakes, and just kind of going by the script with Sean McVay. And ultimately, they're utilizing that, and they're utilizing a lot more of Cam Akers' fresh legs. And Akers, 86 rushing yards, 6 receptions. And all he's just been doing is just been a powerful force.
2nd and 10 on the 32-yard line for the Rams. There's a snap. Goff drops back, avoids the tackle, and now he is sacked at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's a situation you can't allow to happen right there. Clark coming away with a big-time sack for Green Bay. But those are the situations right there. If you're the Rams, those are costly, and you cannot allow that to happen. He's just got to find somebody open, but just could not find it, and Kenny Clark was able to get it.
3rd and long for the Rams with 10:20 and running in the fourth quarter.
Hey, James Harden got his first bucket.
There we go. We'll probably get that highlight next.
Yep.
And the Rams call their first timeout of the second half.
Yeah, so at this point right now, I'll tell you this. Just from a coach's perspective, you got 10-17 left here in the fourth quarter. 2 timeouts on both sides, and you have plenty of time. The only thing that the Rams have to do is they have to play. They basically need to call clean plays from here, and that's making sure that the offensive line is protecting Jared Goff. The offense, the wide receivers are getting open for him to make plays, and they just got to move the football down. But then if you're on the defensive side, the only thing you can really hope for is that you give nothing for Aaron Rodgers to capitalize on. So this is a very much important needed situation for the Rams here in this drive. And even at 3rd and 16, they got to convert in order to make this happen.
3rd down conversions today. The Rams are 1 for 5, 7.5 average yards to go. 3rd and 16, trips left formation. Goff back to pass. He pump fakes. He rolls to the left. He throws. It's completed to Van Jefferson for about a gain of maybe 5 or 6 yards. 4th down.
Yeah, that's exactly what Green Bay is trying to do right there. Stop any opportunities of the Rams to move forward. And they did a great job. They did just that, and they forced a big-time 3 and out here on 4th and 11.
Here comes right here. This is a great job working against Andrew Whitworth. Gets it pushed back.
And so here comes Hecker. With a 65-yard
So Sam Hecker, and he had a beautiful punt in the last go around, and now there's a fair catch signaled, and it's just about a 27-yard line. But Goff, Donald, Ramsey, and the Rams are running out of time here, and they need to make some big plays. 9:46 left. Green Bay still on top.
Okay, no pizza. I'm going with 5 guys tonight, guys.
Are you going with 5 guys now, huh?
Yeah.
Get the Cajun fries right there.
Keep it regular. I got my Fat Boy sauce from Fat Boy Burritos. That sauce is...
Oh, man. That's always my go-to, man. I just get the double bacon.
I just got 2. I got the little ones. I got the little bacon cheeseburgers because I'm getting 2 of those. Yeah, I'm feeling like a fat ass today. Oh, well. Judge me all you want. I don't care.
Yeah, right? I feel you on that one, man. So freaking good. I just get a double bacon, and then, of course, I put on some A1 steak sauce and everything else. It was freaking amazing.
Sir. Let's see. Yep. Yep. And dinner is placed. Dun, dun.
That's actually a pretty awesome intro right now for NASCAR, man. That's awesome.
I can't watch NASCAR anymore.
It's honestly, dude, like it's totally different when you're actually at the track versus when you're trying to watch it on television.
The only time I watched it was when I was living in Florida. That was 2006 or 2008. Like, I would watch it on Sundays if I didn't have a game just to help me fall asleep, like take a nap during.
Yeah. But it's going to be crazy, dude. I'd like to see the debut of Michael Jordan's race team, man.
Believe that shit.
I mean, yeah. Hey, listen, when you got plenty of money in the bank, man, and you own yourself a freaking race team.
It's just getting into everything. Like, you got a whole bunch of colleges with sponsored by Jordan, and now NASCAR. Like, come on.
I never knew, like, out of all the years, every time when Jordan wore his Air Jordans, dude, he got fined. I never knew that. That is freaking ridiculous.
Doesn't surprise me, though.
Yeah.
That was when Stern was the commissioner. I never liked him anyways.
Yeah, David Stern, yep. Too many laps. I can watch it when it's like 20 laps left. But that's what I'm saying. It's totally different when you're actually at the speedway than you are of like when you're watching it up on television, to be honest. In the speedway, it's like a Sunday joyride, to be honest.
Aaron Jones with the run up the middle, continues to move. Got about a gain of 6 hard yards on that play.
But yeah, this one right here was just my last race that I ended up going to before COVID struck, and it was fun, man. It was beautiful. Sun was out. It was like a Sunday joyride. And honestly, I've been a NASCAR fan since I was 3 years old. I was there for when it debuted in Vegas in 1998. That was when a lot of the big-time drivers were all there, and it was just so much fun to watch. And years ago, there were pictures of the old NASCAR cafe. I miss that place.
A.J. Dillon just fumbled the ball, recovered by Rodgers. He might have got a yard on that.
Damn, Dylan, you're fumbling the ball.
And Dylan is down.
Uh-oh. I think that might, yeah.
Sean Robinson, who was in there in the mix. Let's see.
We'll see how this
You
went
just gotta-
about. Right there, couldn't lock it in. Nope. You're
And then-
supposed to receive it. Let it come to you. Let it hit you right there in the gut and then close it. Yep. So an injury timeout with 8:53 left here in the fourth quarter.
Damn, man. He said NASCAR equals toward difference, but toward difference, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I took French.
So
Parlez-vous français? Oui.
Oui.
Parlez français un petit peu.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, now we talking about NASCAR and French. My ass is gonna go watch Ricky Bobby Talladega Nights tonight.
You have seen? That's exactly it. No, I was.
Who turned off the jazz music?
Dude,
But why? We have jazz for profiling reasons. We also have Seal and the Pet Shop Boys. that part of the movie puts me in tears every single time.
Oh my god. Oh god, I'm on fire. Ricky Bobby, you're not on fire, man.
Oh, yeah, I think I'm in the air.
Oh, fucking movie, man.
Shake it, you bake it.
Oh,
Oh,
my
my
god. No, I was thinking of something from like a buddy of mine who was we were bullshitting last night after softball. And the second you said that, he was talking about something where he's just like, oh, so wait, you're telling me that you had one of those late nights? Like anytime when like your girl's all pissed off, you just gotta basically give her a ride, just go, whee! I was like, fucking idiot. We literally died. We were just like, oh my god, I've never heard that one before.
Yeah, apparently, BL. I know you were in the podcast a couple nights ago. We were talking about the universal DH and everything, and there's some rule with it right now that if it is in play, that there's some rule with like the pitcher. So if the pitcher's replaced or the DH is replaced, the pitcher has to bat once or something. I was like, what?
That's ridiculous.
Like, it's like the most asinine thing I heard. Like, their plan is just, it makes no sense.
It's freaking Manfred, man.
It's a Cleveland Indians fan. Okay.
Wow. So what are you going to call them after they're no longer the Indians, bro?
Can't believe they're doing that to them.
That's so stupid.
That's how they got rid of Chief Wahoo.
That's ridiculous, man.
I guarantee I'll find that hat somewhere online though and get it.
Oh, by far, hell yeah.
I'm also gonna get that.
They'll say it's a regular hat, but we all know who it belonged to. Third and 3. Here we go. Rogers throwing, and that's caught.
He's got the first.
Yep.
That should be a first. Let's see. Let's see where they mark it.
He almost scorpion that thing all the way up in there.
First down. Yeah, he's got it.
That's a good job knowing exactly where
Yep. Strategy play is more exciting. Yep. It's true.
it really opens up the play.
That's why I just keep saying, I'm like, let the managers freaking control the game, dude. I get pissed every time when it's the GM's play. They push for more of these analytics and statistics shit.
There we go. Trips left formation, 750 and running. First and 10 for the Packers on the 38-yard line. Carr throws quickly to Adams, who gains about maybe 4 or 5 yards.
Did you literally call Aaron Rodgers Carr? I think you said Carr.
I hope I didn't.
Like Carr, you're like Carr throws it.
I hope I didn't. Oh God. We're looking back at that tape tonight. Shit. My fault. Second and 6.
Second and 6 here for Rodgers. Almost close to 7 minutes here in the fourth. Rodgers up under center with Jones right behind him at the tail. Here comes the rest of the Rams defense. Rodgers throws deep downfield and caught. And Alan Lazard's going to go to the house for the Green Bay touchdown.
And still, nobody has done a Lambeau leap tonight. This is bullshit. Great. I really did.
Sometimes it's good to get redemption. And Alan Lazard gets redemption after the drop pass and takes this one all the way to the house.
I don't want to work. Just want to bang on the drum all day.
Oh, man. So the kick here from Mason Crosby is good, and now it's a 32-18 Green Bay lead. No, they haven't had a shutdown secondary all game today, Bial. They've been all over their freaking toes today. So there's that big fake, and then just right there, a little dime throw right. Again, midfield. They are killing the midfield. Why are they not having one solo secondary out there in the damn backfield?
Part of Aaron Rodgers in this Matt LaFleur offense has been
Jesus.
Has been lethal this year. 21 touchdowns.
So, Maddie Memopoulos, are you really sure you still want Brandon Staley as your head coach? It's plays like that.
Shit. And the return is returned across the 40-yard line for the Rams. 6:44 left in the fourth quarter. Scoring drive, 5 plays, 73 yards, 2 minutes, 54 seconds with the touchdown reception by Lazard. 6:44 left. Packers are up 32-18 over the Rams.
Man, oh, man. Yeah, this is kind of now just the hard situation for the Rams at this position because now they desperately have to score from here. You got to hope for a score. You got to at least get that big 3 and out.
Goff throws. It's completed to Woods, who breaks back inside for about a gain of maybe 7 or 8 yards. Second down.
Yeah, that's a tough break right there by Hill. It's a tough break for.
Oh, almost intercepted. That was Barnes. If he didn't have a cast on, he probably would have caught that. I'm sorry. That was he read Goff's eyes perfectly, and he almost had that.
Oh man.
Playing with that Mega Man cast doesn't help the cause, though, bro.
Jesus.
Chocolate rain. First down. First down with 6 minutes and running. Goff back to pass. He looks, he throws. Incomplete, intended for Woods.
Man. That freaking club hand, dude. It's like,
that's the Mega Man. Mega Man arm.
Mega fist. Yep.
Some of y'all might be too young for Mega Man. Just saying.
Oh, that's who he's looking for. Don Martindale. Matty Jackson's best choices for Chargers head coaches: Don Martindale, Eric Bieniemy, and Brian Dable.
Quick screen thrown to Woods, and he is stopped dead in his tracks by Alexander behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh, man.
5:40 and running. Third and 14. 5:25 and running in the fourth quarter. Green Bay's up 32-18. Goff 21-26, 173 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Trips left formation. Goff back to throw. And it is tipped at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. That was Smith with the deflection. 4th and 14.
Yeah, now this is a position, and I know it's kind of risky and everything else, but I think Sean McVay, he's probably going to have to go for it on this one. And everything has to work on this play alone.
4th and 14. The Rams are going for it.
Yep. It's a tough situation. A lot of pressures on Goff's shoulders from here.
Goff back to pass. He looks, he breaks forward, and he's sacked. Turnover on downs. That was Clark. I can't see who else was there on that tackle. Green Bay has the ball back. 4:59 left in the fourth quarter. That was Gary on that. Clark and Gary brought down Goff on that play.
Yep. The second he moved in, just Rashawn Gary was just ready for it.
What we've seen the Rams do all season long, being able to generate really good pressure.
And that's
Be able to drop 7 in coverage. That's what Green
that's
Bay
just that unfortunate look on Sean McVay's face from there.
for. It was getting Jared Goff off the spot.
It was the right idea to basically give it your all there on that fourth down, but once more, once you just start to see Gary and everybody else start to come in.
Kenny Clark has 2.5 sacks on the night.
Mm-hmm.
Rodgers 21 and 34, 276 yards, 2 touchdowns. There's the snap. It's handed off to Jones, who stopped back at the line of scrimmage.
We talked about a chess match today, and these two friends will work together multiple times. Matt LaFleur was the offensive coordinator for Sean McVay, first year in LA. Right now, the Packers just showing that they're the better team. They're the #1 seed for a reason.
Well, you asked Matt LaFleur, what's the difference this year in the playoffs, from last year? You made it all the way to the championship game last year. You had a tough outing in the run game against San Francisco. But what's your
2nd and 9 for Green Bay. Ball on the 46-yard line. There's a snap. Play action. Caught by Tanyan. Breaks back inside. First down, Green Bay.
Yeah, this is basically going to be that time where Green Bay, they're going to start to convert on first downs any way that they can, and they're just going to start to run that clock over. It's kind of the opportunity that the Rams would have had, but situations like that, it's no good.
Need Green Bay to get 2 more touchdowns. Just saw them remotely close to my Madden game earlier.
Yeah, nearly close.
Aaron Rodgers, 288, 2 touchdowns, and another first down. Try to run this.
Just give 2 points to LA and then just have like the remaining 13 to Green Bay.
Williams up the middle for a gain of maybe 5 or 6 yards.
3:18 to go.
3:18 and running.
And don't forget the NFL Divisional playoffs.
So, of course, guys, don't want to end up missing it afterwards as we've got more live stream play-by-plays here on the Spotlight Sports Network. And coming up next is the Baltimore Ravens against the Buffalo Bills here at 5:15 Pacific, 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Hit the notifications to keep your guys' selves up to date. You don't want to miss that.
2nd and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. There's a snap. It's handed off. It's Williams again up the middle for another first down.
Yeah, that's basically just what's going to happen now at this point. It's that type of play. It's that type of play from Green Bay. They're just going to run.
The Rams just called their second timeout. They got 1 left.
Yeah, that's all that it's going to be. They're just going to run them out, use their timeouts, and then at the end of it, Green Bay is just going to walk away with this one.
Rams defense have had 0 sacks today. and have given up over 450 yards of total offense.
And see, that was going to be the biggest difference. And you had everybody out there, Aaron Donald and all of the big-time starters. But and this was what the defense was per game.
And Donald was playing hurt today, so I know it's not an excuse, but he was playing hurt today.
But you think about it, you have everybody there up on that front line with Floyd and Michael Brockers and everybody else that's up over there, and nobody's capitalizing. And Green Bay's offensive line is just making them work. They're tiring that defense out.
Adams gets hit with a quick screen, gains about 8, maybe 9 yards on that. 8 yards, 2nd and 2. Rams just called their final timeout with 2:26 left in the game. Green Bay is up 32-18.
And that's how it's going to end.
Offense against the number one defense. In reality, other than a couple drives, it hasn't been close. I mean, the Packers maybe are just this good.
Well, it is defense built around Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, and that's where you start.
Yeah, ultimately, I mean, this Rams defense, I mean, nobody unfortunately stepped it up, and the secondaries got burnt everywhere. They could not contain Devontae Adams, and then even when a play needed to happen, Allen Lazard was just open on certain situational plays.
Yep.
He was able to capitalize Robert Tonyan. So everybody on Green Bay's offensive weaponries have all stepped up in a big way, and that was the difference maker that led them to this type of victory.
Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers and Nathaniel Hackett, they put their own spin on this, and this is tough to stop.
Packers
2nd and 2. Ball on the 13-yard line. Actually, I'm sorry. That's it is 13-yard line. Handoff to Williams up the middle for another first down, and we're probably going to hit the 2-minute warning. I think they're going to let the clock run down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, they might run the clock.
Yep, they're going to run it down to the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal for Green Bay.
So for the second year in a row, Green Bay 13-3. For the second year in a row, the Packers will be headed back to the NFC Championship game with this time.
So Green Bay, Green Bay at the end of the day, just like last year being 13-3, they repeated it again, and they're going to be going back to the NFC Championship game for unfinished business, and we'll see who they'll be facing to get themselves into possibly the Super Bowl run, whether it's Tampa or New Orleans tomorrow.
$1 your way menu at Burger King will help you stack.
I would love to see Rodgers versus Breeze.
So try flame grilled bacon cheese.
I mean, it would be interesting, but it's just my only takeaway with Breeze is how his ribs are going to feel. This kind of sucks, man.
So are you trying to say you haven't paid attention to our play-by-play today, Bill? Because is that what you're telling us?
That's probably what it is.
That's what's hot in the streets right now. We just shit on these guys that are doing podcasts.
Right. BL's like, games are way better without Joe Buck. Seriously.
Appreciate that, BL.
Hell yes.
Try to have fun when we can. I'm glad I was able to do this with Jake today. Dude,
we were spot on right there, man. Left just back and forth, just kind of going with the flow of the game. That's what it's ultimately all about.
It's my brother right here, man.
This is I listen to responses. What?
Hey, Jake from State Farm. Thanks again for the Riders rate.
I got to deal with Collinsworth tonight.
All right. This is for both Damian and Bill. Fuck yourselves.
Wait, I got something even better.
Got one last chance to turn the time.
That doesn't seem to be working for whatever reason.
There we go.
I don't know how that even happened. Yeah, see, it can't go down, guys. Nope.
Oops, my bad, Key. Why didn't you yell it before? No, I'm joking. Chris Collinsworth is another one that just I can't, man. It's got to be like headshots that he's taken. He's just one of the most annoying people to hear do commentary.
Seriously, man. I was reacting to BL. Oh Lord. Is that what it was? Is that what it was?
That was for Damian then.
Yep. He irks my soul.
2 minutes left. First and goal. Oh, he took a knee. I wanted them to score again.
Man.
I was somewhat close.
You know what I would have wanted for 2 minutes? Put Jordan Love out there. 2 minutes.
No,
put Jordan Love
Rodgers
out
would be
there.
pissed.
Damn it.
Rodgers would lose his mind.
Damn it, man.
Oh, Aaron Donald's crying. There's no crying in football. There's no crying in football.
You're like literally freaking built like a truck. The hell? No crying in the damn game.
I don't want to work. Just want to bang on the drum all day.
I think you also have to contend with the fact that Aaron Rodgers is playing maybe the best ball of his life, and it's 37.
Yeah, this is. I mean, again, the Rams, they had such an impressive game last weekend against Seattle, but just to come to a roadblock right here against Green Bay on the road and against Aaron Rodgers, this was not going to end up dealing. He was not going to end up dealing with this too lightly. And the rest of the defense, they just didn't even step up. Oh hell, that ain't just any regular cup, Key. That's like a freaking Burger King cup. And you're gonna crown that thing with Crown Apple. That's funny as hell.
And it's over. It is over. And
so that is over, guys.
Have advanced to the NFC Championship game next week with a win over the Los Angeles Rams. The final score is 32 Green Bay, 18 for LA.
Yep, and Green Bay for back-to-back seasons where they're going back to the NFC Championship game, and it's good. Like I said, it's going to be unfinished business from here. And again, it's unfortunate for the Rams, but these were kind of just the concerns that I'm sure Rams fans have seen. But even for what we've seen, the amounts of inconsistencies that the Rams, whether it's offensively or defensively, that they've had, and it's stopped them short up to this point.
I thought they weren't supposed to be doing all this after games, but whatever.
Nah, but yeah, it was quite the matchup. It was quite the game. Green Bay comes away with it. I mean, kudos to the run on the offense. They were really stepping it up in a big way. Allen Lazard comes away with a big time catch to seal the deal. And the defense altogether for Green Bay looked so much better. They were able to kind of contain the runs here and there, but at the same time made the pocket uncomfortable for Jared Goff. If we had to look at how many times Goff was sacked, what was he sacked? 4 times?
Yep.
There was the difference. Because, again, if Goff was sacked once or less, then he's a winning quarterback. But any more than that, he just completely gets out of rhythm, and that was the downfall for the Rams.
Nothing of importance. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no. But at the end of the day, folks, Aaron Rodgers continuing to make his MVP case worthy as the Packers move on to the NFC Championship game, and they will be waiting tomorrow to be taking on whether it will be Tampa Bay and Tom Brady or if it will be Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. But only time will tell as you guys tune in tomorrow for our matchups as well in the divisional rounds. But we really do appreciate you guys coming on by. Appreciate every one of you guys showing your love and support. Before we end up going from here, we got at least a bunch of words here from our good friends. We got one word from our good friend at Thrive Fantasy. When you go online and sign up and download the app, use promo code SS Network. When you put in $20 in your first deposit, Thrive Fantasy promises that they will match it to $50 in your first play. And that is in all major sports, including golf and including esports. Definitely take a look.
What's up, fantasy champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now, with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
And so with that, fans, we really do appreciate you guys being here on the Spotlight Sports Network. It's Jake the Snake Silva, and of course, my trusted friend here next to me, Jeff Hammond, a.k.a. Hammer. We are out of here, and we will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for more divisional matchups. Coming up next, Key in the Building is going to be commentating for the Ravens and the Bills game here in just a moment. You don't want to miss that here on the Spotlight Sports Network. We are out of here. Take care. Have a great night. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And enjoy some more football here tonight. Take care.